Hey, what's going on, Klein and Ally?
Are you ready?
I love Klein and Ally, you little bitch.
Klein and Ally, it's just okay.
Just don't let things bother you too much.
Good morning, everybody.
Hey, what up, Klein and Ally?
Whoa, sweet David Steak, did you see that?
Viva Klein and Ally show.
Let's get the show started. The show started. The show started.
We are live in Los Angeles. 3, 2, 1. And here we go.
It's Klein Ally Show. 106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County.
The sonic pulse of Los Angeles.
This is the world famous KROQ.
Oh yeah, welcome to your Thursday. Welcome to your pre-quend. Welcome to your BF Thursday. Breakfast for dinner if you're nasty. I'm Klein, there's Ally.
Morning.
That is DJ Omar Khan right there.
Hey.
Jake Z Nerd. Postmaster Johnny and Vanessa taking them calls. 800-520-1067. Big show in store for you today. Let's start with what you could actually win from us, because that's why you're probably really here. Tickets, just like heaven. In fact, we got passes, so you can go there this weekend. Brookside Rose Bowl, those will be coming up in a few hours. If you
passes or tickets, man, you're confusing me.
Well, I don't know why
What's the difference?
Johnny came in and demanded that I call them passes, not tickets.
Because if you check the email liners that we got from Ricky Ticky, it says, please strictly call them passes in the email. So I said, all right, passes.
And once again, this is like people here making work for no reason. The amount of busy work that gets done behind the scenes here that is so unnecessary. Emails, calling them passes, not tickets. Aren't they all the same thing?
They are the same thing.
That's what I thought, too, but in the email, I guess.
Are they backstage? I mean, because if they're not backstage or VIP, then they're misleading.
Maybe that's why they're called passes.
I would be upset if I was like, I think I won VIP passes. Oh, why? Because they called them passes on the air. Oh, you mean tickets? That's right.
No, it's just a pass.
Yeah, I mean, are there parking passes included?
I don't know. I have to buy parking.
By the way, Johnny, I know you think I play by the same rules you play by when you are a DJ on KROQ. Johnny will always come in here and be like, Klein, your levels are a little hot.
Yeah.
I don't.
You did see that yesterday.
I don't read.
Well, you did. You left the bar really.
I don't look at that stuff. I don't read whatever you're talking about now.
He's a rebel.
The liner book or whatever. I've never looked at it one time. I don't even know what email you're talking about. I've never opened it ever.
All right. I mean, I just read my email because it got sent to me and it said liners.
You're right, because you have different rules. Allie, do you know what he's talking about? Have you ever looked at it?
I don't know any of this.
Right, Allie.
It's okay. I know what it's talking about. I read the emails for you, and it is passes. That's why I changed it in the rundown. Look at the passes.
Well, whatever. You're going to win just like heaven.
Klein hasn't found a binder
tickets,
or looked at a sheet or done anything.
I don't know what anyone's talking about here.
Just say admission.
Yeah,
you can win admission.
Yeah, you can win. You can
That's
win.
the most boring way to say
entrance. Entrance into just like heaven. I don't know how that'll be.
You can win access.
So we got that to look forward to, regardless of exactly what you're getting. Who the hell knows at this point? We'll also get you.
Where are we going to get you?
To our summer kegger at the Back Bay Amphitheater. We got a lot of. In fact, today Allie, I didn't realize this because it's coming up on September 3rd, which feels like a while away, but it's really not. It's almost here. That's officially, I guess, the last day of summer before Labor Day weekend. You know. People are very excited about it. In fact, we have our own hype person who's getting people ready to go for the Endless Summer Kegger.
Don't miss the Klein and Ally Show, Endless Summer Kegger. You'll have the best time with the best people. And remember, always tune in to Live with Klein and Ally.
Well, it's not
to
really
Live
not really
with
the name of the show.
Klein and Ally.
That's Voice Joy. She's excited about it. And everyone will be there. Hopefully you'll be there as well. Lots of access coming up this hour and every hour this morning on the show.
Lots of access and passes. And you also have to remember that September 3rd is, I think, the deadline for our Funner Summer Challenge.
That's right.
So we have a few things we need to accomplish. Vanessa still has to go on a camping trip, and Jake still has to do drugs, and I still have to have a one-night stand.
We start the show, though, with, I believe, what I would like to consider a positive message that is directed at someone on the show who is overcoming a handicap daily on the show and is able to do it because they are brave enough to share this with the masses.
I want to give a shout-out to Omar for stuttering. I, too, am a stutterer, and my job involves public speaking. And I used to be really ashamed of my stutter until I realized Omar is the rich douchebag of the show, and he doesn't give a F if he stutters on live radio. And my shout-out means a lot because I used to really not like Omar.
Hey.
That all changed when he did the lie detector test, and John Grogan asked if he has sexual thoughts about Vanessa. And Omar said, well, now I am. And Vanessa said, ew. And Omar said, that's the truth, baby. I don't know. That was just really hot, so that did it for me.
All right, so you turned her around. She used to hate you, but she's a fellow stutterer, although she didn't stutter during that message, which would have made it a lot better. So you never know when Omar stutters. Be caller 20 every time Omar stutters and get something from your friends at KROQ. Probably a poncho.
We'd run out of tickets.
We should, and passes. KROQ.
Klein Ally Show. Mornings on KROQ. Yeah! KROQ.
If you don't care about tickets or passes, but you want some cold, hard cash, now would be a great time to call us, 800-520-1067. Every morning around this time, a chance to take Allie's money and learn a thing or two about what's going on in the news. You can gamble on anything these days, particularly the news, and we proved that to you with some Allie Knows the News, although more and more people are convinced that this is one giant scam and is completely rigged.
Okay, now I'm for sure convinced that Allie cheats on Allie Knows the News. How is it when she did so bad the other day on I think it was yesterday, on the Dumb Off, does horribly, couldn't answer the easiest of questions, but gets a perfect score today on Allie Knows the News? Come on. Like, either you guys just feel bad for her, or it's shenanigans. It's a bull. Just straight up BS. Anyway, sweet divots. Have a good one, y'all.
How do you defend yourself with that, Allie? A terrible score in the Dumb Off, so much so that you're going back to the finals for the third year in a row of the Dumb Off, but yet you got every question right, and Allie Knows the News.
Completely different questions. The questions around the news are things that are just basic knowledge and looking at the news and remembering things. That I'm kind of good at sometimes, but on decoding riddles and how many pairs of socks do you need to have a complete pair of socks in the dark crap? That's not my strength.
This is where I feel like there are two different types of smart. There's book smart, street smart. Allie was probably always able in school to read a book, study, do well on a test.
Yes, I tested really well,
but couldn't steal a jar of salsa properly because she dropped it on the floor because she missed putting it in her purse. So, that's one of those things where someone that was street smart would know you'd gerbil that jar of salsa right in your bee and walk out.
And those are the people that can answer the sock questions?
Yeah, probably they could, because it's a different type of smarts. And
that's logic
you
smart.
Are street dumb and book smart.
There's a lot of simple logic things that I'm not great with.
Not good at all.
In general.
So we will go ahead and prove that this is not rigged, hopefully by paying the people on a Thrifty Thursday. It's always fun to take Allie's money, especially on her cheapest day of the week. So if you want it, call now and claim it, 800-520-1067. Let's get a good contestant on the air and make Allie pay some people next on KROQ.
Heading to the Just Like Heaven Music Festival taking place in Pasadena on August 22nd.
Just got off stage at the Just Like Heaven Festival, and I love it.
Listen at 9, noon, 3, and 6 for your chance to win passes to Just Like Heaven this Saturday, Brookside at the Rose Bowl, featuring The Strokes, LCD Sound System, Romeo, Feist, Nat and Kim, and more. Courtesy of Golden Voice. Keep it on KROQ to win.
My name is Julian. We're 2/5 of the Strokes.
You're listening to KROQ.
KROQ, we are Klein and Ally Show every morning around this time. Give you the chance to take some of Allie's money, learn a thing or two about the news. Keep in mind, tomorrow will be a $500 Friday, so if $100 is not enough to motivate you to pick up the phone, call, and play Allie, then hopefully you're ready to call tomorrow morning where you have the chance to win $500 of Allie's money, and all you got to do is study up on the news. Constantly news breaking. There was some great breaking news last night that have me captivated. That may be a question that we get to in a moment. Let's find out as we say good morning to your contestant, Allie, and there's people on the phone right now from Hollywood and Anaheim and Huntington Beach, Redondo Beach, the Deep Valley, the Shallow Valley, and we say hi to David in Garden Grove. Good morning, David in Garden Grove. Welcome to KROQ.
Good morning, guys.
Allie is here and confident for now, but she will leave the KROQ studios, and we will watch that confident leak out of her, and you get to go ahead and answer first. Please answer these questions quickly, confidently, and accurately. And if you don't have any problem taking money from a pregnant woman, then your round officially begins right now.
Allie Knows the News.
Footage has people outraged after they've witnessed a mailman in Pasadena attacking what? Mailman was caught on camera attacking what in a Pasadena neighborhood?
That would be a peacock.
Peacock. We go to question number 2. High-speed chase took place yesterday through the streets of Southern California, and it was the thing that the man was using that was being chased that I believe has gotten a lot of attention. What was he being chased in?
Chased in or chased, or what was he riding?
What was he riding?
As a dirt bike.
Wow. Correcting the question and giving me the right answer. I love this guy. Question number 3. Chipotle is going to be offering some sort of a BOGO situation August 20th. I believe that is today. But in order to get it, what do you have to do?
Download the app.
Yeah, usually the app is somehow involved. It's where they always get you. Oh, you want the guacamole? Where's the app? I got it. All right, that's a good answer. I'll write it down. Find out if it's right in a moment. Question number 4. Amazon accidentally started streaming what movie that was yet to be released in theaters? They did an oopsies and accidentally made it available for streaming before it was even released in theaters.
Oh, shoot. That would be, I want to say, I know Spider-Man's already out. I want to say, what is it, Paw Patrol.
Paw Patrol, the dinosaur one. Good guess. We go to final question, question number 5. This dead celebrity / dead comedian / dead movie star has now had his Instagram account reactivated by his family as a way to combat all of the AI deepfakes of him that have been circulating.
What was the question again?
Which dead celebrity, who's also a dead comedian, who's also a dead movie star, has had his Instagram account reactivated by his family?
Let's say Rodney Dangerfield.
Rodney Dangerfield.
No respect.
Give that man some goddamn respect. All right, let's bring Allie in. We'll score it together. You did decent, David. Let's see if you did decent enough to take Allie's money. But you are definitely no dummy. And a lot of people accuse us of finding the dumbest possible people on the phones to play the game, so Allie doesn't have to pay the people, but that is just not the case. David does beat Allie. As I promised, I will be buying breakfast for Vanessa and Johnny. It's my inspiration so that they find better contestants
Not
for
Jake.
Allie Knows the News.
No.
Oh, okay, got it.
No, not Jake.
We full on ordered we all got breakfast except Jake.
Yeah, everyone gets breakfast except Jake. Question number 1, Allie. Here we go. Footage has people outraged after watching a mailman attack what in a Pasadena neighborhood?
I think it was a peacock.
Why are you saying it like that?
Peacock?
Are you trying to make the impression? He's also said peacock. The correct answer is man attacked peacock. And I know, obviously, we're going to side with the peacock, but I think
Those
peacocks
things are annoying, though.
I think peacocks are pretty aggressive.
They are.
And I know that mail carriers get attacked by lots of animals on a daily basis. So I don't know. I haven't seen the footage yet that everyone's talking about. I don't know if the peacock was just chilling and the guy went up and kicked it. But it appears that usually the peacocks will be the aggressor.
Peacocks are dicks.
But
Yeah.
this one
Ironically.
is special because it's albino.
And he was chilling. The peacock was totally
All
just
right, so it was an unprovoked attack. I mean, to really have an issue with peacock, maybe.
Why did he make about color?
But maybe this guy, maybe this mailman, you don't know. Maybe his dad was taken out by a peacock, 20 years earlier or something like
And
that.
that's the one.
And that
That's
was
the
like
one that took
revenge.
him out.
So anyway, you both get the point. 1-1 after 1, and we go to question number 2 right now. Congratulations on both of you getting on the board early. High-speed chase made a lot of news yesterday. It was what the guy that was being chased was on that was making a lot of the news. What was his mode of
bike.
transportation? Dirt bike. He said dirt bike as well. That is
So
the correct
cool.
answer. We got some audio of that, which we'll share later in the show, but it's just an incredible, if you like a good chase, guy on a dirt bike, filling up.
Coordinated a gas drop.
It was crazy. We'll get to that coming up later. But, it's been a while since I think we've had a really good newsworthy chase. We get a lot of chases, but some real good newsworthy one. That one was right up there. Question number 3. Allie and this guy, David, are tied up 2-2. We go to question 3. Chipotle is offering some sort of a BOGO situation, I believe, today. But what must you do if you want to take advantage of it?
I think it's a student thing. You gotta
It's
be
a
a
student
student
thing. Explain that, please.
You gotta be a student.
Got to be a student. The correct answer, he guessed you have to download the app.
Well, that's probably true also.
Probably true. But the correct answer is you're supposed to show up wearing some sort of school spirit. It's not just being a student. I assume anyone at any age can get the free buy one, get one. But
if I just wear a shirt of any school?
I think you have to. Any color, really. I mean, you could argue right now your USC colors because you got that maroon shirt on.
I have to look at them and say, I'm USC, duh.
Right.
And then they'll just give me a BOGO?
I guess that's the deal. So you're supposed to dress in school spirit. That's what they're saying. I'm going to say no one gets the point on that one. And we move to question number 4. Still tied up, by the way. Question 4. Amazon accidentally started streaming what movie before it was even released in theaters? That was a big oopsies on their part.
Oh, my gosh. God, what's coming out? Let's see.
They pulled it. It's already been pulled.
So they released it before it was out in theaters?
Yep, and then they go, oopsies, we got these dates wrong.
God, is it the new He-Man movie?
Oh, no, I wish. It's the new Jason Statham movie, Mutiny.
Oh.
Mutiny.
Oh, darn.
And no one realized it.
No one watched it, so
and we
no
go
one
to
knew.
question number 5.
If I saw that on Amazon, I'd be like, oh, okay.
Still tied up as we go to this last question. Money is still on the line for David. This dead celebrity / dead comedian / dead movie star has had his Instagram account reactivated by his family as a way to fight back against the AI deepfakes.
Robin Williams.
He said
My
Rodney
guy.
Dangerfield. Allie says
Oh.
Robin Williams.
Yeah.
One of you is right. One of you will win this round of Allie Knows the News. And congratulations, sadly, to Allie. Correct answer is Robin Williams. Hairy arms and all.
Say it.
So say it, David. Say it.
Hey, this is David. I can't wait to see you guys at the Kegger party, and Allie Knows the News.
We'll be giving away some tickets to that Kegger party coming up this hour. Clam Slam. The lawyers will not call it that, but we sure will. And we have those tickets coming up. After this Red Hot Chili Peppers song, Allie,
Red Hot Chili Peppers, us?
we have to get into something that has been plaguing society. It is a giant scam, and you have no idea how deep this goes. And we have evidence of it next on KROQ.
KROQ. Klein Alley Show. Mornings on KROQ. KROQ.
Speed through. There's a huge issue affecting us all, and it may have not affected you yet, but it probably will if we don't solve this immediately. And this all came to our attention last week when we had the Endless Summer Fun pool party at my place, wherever the hell we called it.
It was definitely summer. It was hot.
It wasn't fun.
Whatever. It wasn't fun and it wasn't summer. Regardless,
It was not endless. It had a
It
very
was
strict end time.
Well,
2 p.m.
and I thought I would save the whole thing by putting out a great ice cream cake to say happy birthday to Omar, even though he wasn't there. Got the ice cream cake.
I was there in UPS spirit.
You were there, played by a UPS man. It was great. And we brought out the ice cream cake to celebrate and cut into it, and there was no ice cream in the cake.
Everyone was collectively disappointed.
Everyone thought that Klein is a big dummy and can't read and bought the wrong cake.
You weren't even going to say anything, and then we all were like, hey, by the way, remember when you said it was an ice cream cake?
I didn't realize all you guys were talking behind my back and saying, Klein really cheaped out on the ice cream cake. Little did I know that there is something happening at a local grocery store that is... This goes deep because when I went back to the scene of the crime yesterday and I did an undercover investigation with video and audio and some interviews, which I'll play with you for you in a moment.
Well, you had to go in person because you got nowhere over the phone.
Well, this was me on the phone trying to explain to them the situation. A refund, what I was hoping for is maybe some sort of a sticker so that future people don't accidentally buy the cake from the freezer thinking it will be an ice cream cake.
I see. Let me get you over to my supervisor because this is going to be something that the store needs to know.
I can't be the first person that's called with this, right?
I haven't ran into the situation before. Thank you.
She didn't seem to care that much.
She's pulling a you move where she's pretending to have a conversation with somebody else to get off the phone.
Yeah, and then she proceeded to put me on hold for 17 minutes, only to then get the busy signal treatment. They did not get me to a manager.
So you said I need to do this in person.
So I went over to the store yesterday, and let me just say it started... Out of the gate, it started a little weird because I was standing outside the store where people usually will wait to get people to sign petitions. I wanted to let people know, just regular shoppers, as to what was happening.
Oh, did you have a clipboard?
I didn't have a clipboard, but I did have...
Then you're just another schmuck standing in front of a grocery store.
I felt bad because pretty quickly I had some competition with... There was a lot of people that were trying to just get in the store, and there was like 4 different people that were all trying to get their attention to sign stuff. Oh. And I was there trying to let them know, hey, be careful if you buy an ice cream cake. It may not have ice cream in it.
That's nice. You don't want them to sign anything. You just want to warn them.
It was just warning, but then I met this woman who was out there trying to raise money. What are you trying to get people to sign?
No, I'm raising donations to be able to afford my cosmetology school uniform so I can start next week.
Oh, wow. So she wanted money to raise money for her cosmetology school uniform.
I mean, scam, right?
Right. I'm here because they have ice cream cakes in there they're selling that don't even have ice cream in the cake. They keep them in the freezer so you think it's ice cream, and then you get home and you cut into it, it's just cake. Wow. Isn't that crazy? That's crazy. So she obviously thought my cause was more important than her cause.
Wow.
And,
I'm talking to you.
So I go into the store.
Do you think this is one of those situations where, the hot dog cart people fight with the other hot dog cart people because this is their beat?
I think that
or like you were in somebody else's spot. Like, no, I'm supposed to be scamming people for my cosmetology uniform.
Right. Someone
what
wanted,
are you doing here?
Well, there was someone trying to sell candy for basketball jerseys. That's the old
Another
school
scam.
one. Right. Here's we're selling M&Ms, right, that they got inside. And then there's the sign that says, please don't panhandle or, they don't want you outside.
So this is technically not panhandling.
Right.
It's selling something.
Right. And I was just there to give free advice. That's it, free advice. Allie, as I walked into the store...
You're truly wasting everyone's time.
This is the video I was showing because I found something else out that was fascinating when I got up to the freezer where I purchased the supposed ice cream cake from.
Regular cakes. Look at this. You go to the freezer cake. Ice cream cake. Even more misleading. Ice cream cake.
Says it on... I didn't realize this at the time. On the door of the freezer.
The one that you used.
Oh, yes. Says ice cream cake.
Whoa.
There is not...
Dun, dun, dun.
There's not one ice cream cake in that freezer.
No, wait. Did you check them all?
Checked them all.
You checked them all?
Look at these things. In the ice cream cake section. Ice cream cake, marble inside. This is the one I've got. Marble cake, whipped ice.
I know it's loud because that's the sound of the freezer.
This is terrible.
That's the freezer sound. It's showing how cold it is.
And these are not ice cream cakes. Is that crazy? I mean, if you look up their ice cream cake, so you assume, I don't think there's an ice cream cake in here. This is my point. This is a crazy situation.
Well, how do you know that they're not ice cream cakes? You had to eat them all.
No, I didn't have to eat them all. Because
you have to cut into them to really see.
I started researching each cake in there, like really looking into it.
And what do you do?
What do you mean? Really, what do I do? I looked at. I finally read the labels, and there was nothing in there.
And it doesn't say anything
There's
about the
nothing
ice
about
cream.
ice cream. They're in the ice cream cake freezer at the store. It says, listen what it says on top of the freezer.
Ice cream cake, slice of life, happy desserts. I got news for you. Not happy desserts. This is the one. But you tell me that doesn't look like ice cream.
Now I brought a man over.
Are you talking to anybody?
I'm talking to myself. At this point,
crazy man.
So people are just walking by you and talking to yourself in the grocery store. Look at this. Look at this, other you.
Yeah, I was. I started talking to myself, Allie, and then an employee came over to check on the situation, as they should have, and I alerted him to something. And I'll tell you right now, if you don't think this is a big deal, listen to this.
This says ice cream cakes, right? Mm-hmm. So I bought this cake here like last week.
Yeah.
Right? You would think that's ice cream cake, right?
But it's not.
It's not. Isn't that crazy?
He does not care.
No, he cared.
But it's not.
He cared. The guy cared. He listened.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, shoot.
See? Big problem. He's looking at it, too. He can't figure it out.
It's a marble.
Right. Yeah, but right. It's in the frozen. It says ice cream cakes on the sign. I took it home, frozen, cut into it, expecting ice cream. Just regular cakes.
Just regular cake.
Do you know how long this has been happening? Because I think this is like something that goes, like how many people have been like, I'm not saying scammed, but like disappointed.
Yeah.
Or any of these ice cream cakes?
I would say, let's see. There's some more on the ice cream aisle in aisle 8 if you go to the left.
I mean, he thinks I'm trying to buy an ice cream cake.
He's trying to dissuade you. He's trying to distract you
he's
with
trying to
aisle 8.
Move me over to aisle 8. Why would I go to aisle 8?
Now you're aisle 8's problem.
I'm
over there.
I'm over there. In fact, I talked to another employee who tells me...
Is this the guy that works in that section?
This guy is I don't know, he worked at the store. I don't know if it was his section. I saw him later back in groceries.
Because sometimes those sections don't talk to each other. They don't know anything about not their section.
I mean, I didn't go to the produce guy. Let's put it that way. I did find a guy that was standing near the section of the cake / laundry detergent / medicines.
And he works at the grocery store because he cares.
Right, he cares.
I would think, but like says ice cream cake, and then this, like if someone were to hold this, I mean, feel it, it's frozen, dude, it's solid. You think it's an ice cream cake.
Well, it's like a cream cheese.
So I was like devastated, and the pool party was still epic, but there was no ice cream.
There was no ice cream.
So I just wanted to get your official statement, but I guess I probably have to go through the PR department or something.
So I guess my manager, that's up front.
I called this week a couple times. They kept saying they would put me through the manager, and then they hung up on me. I just, once again, I was thinking you guys were going to change anything. I just thought it'd be good to have a big sticker on here that says...
ice cream. And like,
not ice cream.
Not ice cream.
Yeah, yeah, you got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
you're picking up what I'm putting down, not ice cream.
You're in too deep, man.
This guy knows what's up.
I think there's enough here for a Netflix documentary. It's a total scandal.
I thought it was my duty at this point, Allie, to go up to random shoppers in the store.
So where did they get with this? Nothing?
Nothing with that guy. but I talked to another guy that was his supervisor.
Okay, so there's some fake manager stuff going on now.
But this was me just approaching regular shoppers to let them know, do not buy an ice cream cake if that's your plan tonight. A lot of them were not there to buy ice cream cakes, as I learned, but if they...
how many of these are purchased?
Heads up, they're selling ice cream cakes here. They don't have ice cream in them. There's regular cakes. Huh?
Now, this guy was in a different aisle, but he was alarmed, clearly, by this news.
What was this guy shopping for at the time?
At the time, I think he was buying cereal. But I did want him to know that if his plan...
He seems shocked, though.
He's shocked.
But what?
He is alarmed by this.
He just drops all the cereal and runs out.
He was alarmed by the news.
Huh? Yeah, no, look in this. I don't know if you were here for an ice cream cake or no.
No.
Oh, okay. Because they have freezer says ice cream cakes. I bought one. I cut into it. It's just regular cake. Yeah, crazy. So I'm letting people know in the store.
Oh.
All right, you're welcome.
Man, you broke that guy.
He doesn't even have more words. It's just grunts.
And finally,
he's looking around right now for a person that works there he's talking.
And finally, I go to this guy is in charge because this guy has the keys. You need keys to get anything these days. So not ice cream cakes because there's not ice cream, but you need keys for batteries or anything of any value, alcohol. I found the key guy. The key guy's got power at the store, and listen to this. I mean, his mind was blown too.
Yes, sir.
Are you aware that also in the store the ice cream cake situation that's going on?
Ice cream cake? It should be on the bakery aisle, in the last fridge.
That's what you'd think, right? But those cakes.
See, he sent me right back to where I started. The ice cream, the cake aisle.
You said, "Are you aware of the ice cream cake situation?" And he was like, "They're over there."
Yeah.
That's how he.
Because he's not
your situation.
Because he's not aware of the situation.
It says ice cream cake.
Yeah.
You cut into them, no ice cream. It's just a frozen cake.
You hear that reaction?
Oh my God, that was even lower.
Whoa.
That was even less energy
That guy
than the
let out a
last
whoa.
guy. He couldn't even.
Crazy.
That does not make sense.
Hello? This guy, Allie, I'm telling you right now, it's such a big deal that even the people that work there don't understand what's happening.
You don't even know. They're probably radioing each other behind your back going, is anyone going to tell this guy to leave? Because now you're bothering the customers.
I'm not bothering the customers. I'm helping.
Who wants to be approached when they're shopping? By anybody.
If I was there when I was shopping and someone came out to me and said, heads up, if you're buying an ice cream cake, don't buy it from the case that says ice cream cakes. It's a regular cake. I would be like, thank you. You saved me some money.
Oh, I would think that I'm about to get robbed or something.
Well, anyway, so at the end of the whole thing, this guy, and he's an employee of the grocery store, and here's what he said, and I think you're going to be surprised by this, guys.
I got fooled by a fake Carvel.
Interesting.
So I'm just letting you know. I know you work here, so maybe you could spread the word.
I will.
But people are onto it now because the word is getting out about the ice cream cake
I
situation.
didn't even know that.
Yeah, you should go check there. Don't be fooled by the sign that says ice cream cakes.
Mm-hmm.
Talk to someone else in the store. Yeah, he was shocked.
Yeah, there was no ice cream.
Yeah, shocked.
The real ice cream cake is like Baskin Robbins.
Yeah. Guy told me go to Baskin Robbins.
He said, why are you even here for an ice cream?
Go to Baskin.
I know. They're good. Next time I won't cheap out,
No, sir.
All right, thanks, man.
Sorry about that.
So, Allie, after all of this, I think we
You got nowhere.
Well, no, I got the word out.
No, that guy said he'll let people know, and he definitely won't.
Well,
562 said, this goes deep. I bought one that turned out to be a regular cake, too. And I think this runs all the way up to big cake.
It does.
Wow.
It does.
You're in danger. Start some sort of tip line or something so people call in.
This runs all the way up to sheet cake, guys. Sheet cake, because I'm telling you right now, an entire freezer.
This whole bit's sheet cake.
Klein Alley Show. Mornings on KROQ. KROQ.
Klein Alley Show. Do some news, then a brand new hour of the show will officially begin before we start hooking you up with tickets, passes, and access, all coming up.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for A.D.D. News.
Well, one of the more exciting days on the streets of L.A. yesterday with a great dirt bike police chase. Police were chasing this guy for over an hour last night. He was clipping cars. He was riding through parks. The dirt bike was stolen, of course. He was, I guess they had found him and were trying to connect with him because of something he was doing with a weapon somewhere else. Then he stole the bike. Then he was on the run. He was also wearing a shirt that said Godspeed. So he is a man of the Lord. At one point, he had planned a gas drop. Someone left a gallon water jug full of gas in the middle of a park for him to refuel with. But the audio from this police chase is incredible.
Pulls into this gas station.
So before he got the gallon gas drop, he tried to go to a gas station and ended up pulling away with the gas pump.
Pulls into this gas station. He will be cornered here. He is trying to get gas. Oh, pulled the pump. This is really getting crazy. Dialing buddies up like there's no tomorrow. Second time, he is actually talking into the speakerphone like he's on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Oh! Off-roading. What in the world? He got somebody to put gas in a gallon container for him and leave it in the park. Oh. He just put gas in that bike. I've never seen anything like this.
Are you the one that gave him the gas drop, Vanessa?
Of course, she got the gas.
She had the gas.
She got gas.
In all of my years of covering pursuits, he just coordinated a drop-off and managed to now get back on the road. He has 9 lives, this guy. It's unbelievable.
On a GTA level right there.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Maybe this is all a promotion for the video game. Eventually, he fell off the bike. And then he decided to run and hide.
Jumping fences on foot. He is now hiding in a trash bin.
So he went to a recycling bin.
Jake's a move. Probably saw a bear.
Good decision, though, to go to the recycle bin instead of the trash bin. It's just a little cleaner in there. But they still found him and caught him, and then they held him up at gunpoint, and now he's in custody.
Right. And that's usually the way these things end up, unless they do the move where they go into the parking garage and swap vehicles.
Yeah, or sometimes under the overpass, they will do a little swapperoo and have some. I mean, you got to call your friends that really love you. These are the friends that would help bury a body with you, or you say, hey, I'm on the run right now. I'm on national television. I need you to go to this overpass and bring me a car real quick.
I mean, that's a real...
Would you do that for me?
For you? No.
Oh. I would do it for you.
I mean, because then I'm an accomplice now, and I don't know what crime you committed. Like, what's this for originally? Was this you getting pulled over for trying to masturbate on the freeway again?
Sure. We'll start with something minor.
Yeah,
but you don't know. This guy that coordinated the gas drop and stuff and helped his buddy out, no one knows who he is. He's just the guy dropping off the gas.
Yeah. Usually, though, if you're running at that level, you're that desperate, there's a good reason you don't want to be caught. It's usually not like, a traffic infraction.
What upsets me is this guy is at the gas station. He's filling up. He has time to fill up his gas tank, allegedly, right? He's filling it up. And there's all these cars that are just waiting on the street, waiting at a red light. And then the cop is trying to get into the gas station. And all these cars are just blocking him.
Yeah.
And then the guy's like, oh, a cop, and drives away, like, no problem. And why are these idiots, I guess they're just all on their phones, not paying attention, not realizing that they're intercepting this big moment that could happen. Finally ending the police chase, and they're just like, dirt.
You know how they do, like, citizens arrests? You can do that. I'd love a citizen pit maneuver, but of course they tell you don't do that because that's not safe, and then you put yourself in harm's way.
Yeah, you say that if it goes wrong. If it goes right, you're a hero.
You're a hero, exactly.
Payton Pendelton's death keeps getting more and more complicated. The DEA is now involved. They're investigating. It seems that this boyfriend that she had, was in and out of her life, was a real douchebag. He at one point had a battery charge against her a while back. Then there were even signs around her condo complex with a picture of him saying, if you see this guy, call 911 immediately and do not let him in the building. He was with her when she died, but asleep in the other room. I think the brother was also there. So now if the DEA is involved, this could be like a Matthew Perry situation where it's like, who was supplying the drugs? How did she get them? Was he supplying her with something that was lace, that he knew was lace? Shenanigans could have been happening, and now the DEA is going to figure it all out. And Neutrogena stock is also plummeting because people are boycotting after an interview resurfaced of her talking about how she was fired as a spokesperson after speaking out about her postpartum depression. So there's a lot to uncover there, and it's definitely a story that's going to continue. An update on the pig that was running wild in West Hollywood. If you remember, this happened a few days ago. There was a pig running wild.
Hey, there's a pig in West Hollywood. We gotta catch the pig. Hey, come back, pig.
No one has
come here, pig.
No one's come forward to claim the pig, which means...
Doesn't that sound like this guy?
Could be a crackhead.
Oh, sorry, no, this guy.
To me, it look like a leprechaun to me. I gotta do look up in the tree. Who else in the leprechaun say yeah?
That the same guy?
That guy finally...
Hey, come back, Pig.
Yeah.
Hey, come here, Pig.
It is the same.
That's the guy they need to find all things that are weird.
Yeah, for sure.
In the news.
Just call him. Now, they say the pig might be up for grabs because no one's come forward to claim the pig.
Oh, let's
so that
get it
means
for the
that
show. Mascot.
If no one claims the pig by today, it will go up for adoption. They said it's 17 pounds and only 11 weeks old.
Vanessa, put in a call for the pig because we could bring this thing out at the Endless Summer Kegger. We put an apple in its mouth and we could
hell yeah.
slow roast that baby. You know what I'm saying?
The pig! I gotta eat the pig!
Gotta eat that
Someone
pig.
eat the pig!
Get
But they
into
said
it.
if you're interested, you have to demonstrate how your home would be suitable to house a pig.
Oh, my house is perfect for pigs. I got roaches and
You got
everything
3
else.
of them in your house already.
Let's get into a brand new hour of the show right now.
Klein Alley Show. 106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County.
The Sonic Pulse of Los Angeles.
This is the world famous KROQ.
Good morning, just after 8 o'clock on a Thursday, a BF Thursday. A prequend is officially here, and we'll make it worth your while. Less than an hour, get you passes for Just Like Heaven with the Strokes LCD sound system. And if it's not enough for you to go see the Strokes this weekend, how about you meet the Strokes as we have one of the members of the Strokes joining us in the KROQ studios a little bit later this morning. We'll listen to some new music, get into some shenanigans and everything else. Quickly, though, before we move too far past the undercover investigation that everyone's talking about, a lot of people on the text line saying that Klein is the hero that we get but we don't deserve.
Where are these texts? I'm trying to find
They
them.
look deep in the text line. They're
Yeah,
there.
where's the undercover? You didn't go undercover. You were just a regular dude.
He was recording undercover.
I went undercover at the beginning where I had my phone hidden so I could get audio, and then I took some undercover footage of the cake thing. But then, yes, my cover was blown pretty quickly in the store. Allie, I know you don't care what I have to say,
Were
but
you wearing your little purple shirt?
yeah, I was in the purple shirt as well, just to make sure
I wonder
people.
if that had anything to do with how people were treating you.
Probably were.
This gay guy talking about an ice cream cake came in here.
You guys may not think it's a big deal, but guess what? Our sister station down the hall is already running with this, Allie.
A scandalous ice cream cake investigation revealed that Klein from radio station KROQ has way too much time on his hands.
That's not the story here. The story's not how much time I have.
Yeah, how much time did
Sabina,
you spend on this?
A lot. And the story is what's going on and how many people are probably being duped by fake ice cream cakes. It's not about me having time.
An undercover sting revealed that a select few ice cream cakes in the freezer section of a local grocery store were not filled with ice cream.
Yeah.
Klein discovered this last week at an alleged fun pool party.
Well, it wasn't alleged. It was fun.
I think she used alleged correctly.
It was a fun pool party.
There were complaints regarding the cake, of course, but it snowballed into questionable music and a lack of chicken to feed the group.
I had enough chicken. Vanessa ate more than her share of chicken, so we ran out.
2 pieces.
I had enough chicken for 12 people, supposedly. So
Vanessa had a pile of bones on her plate, and she wanted more.
KNX, you're missing the story here. The story's not about if the pool party was fun. The story's about the cake.
So no ice cream was an awful discovery, but some partygoers say that was just the icing on the cake.
Well, who's talking to KNX about the pool party?
The partygoers.
Which one are you?
I'm Sabina Mora, KNX News.
All right,
We are the partygoers, and we demand a refund.
You guys missed that's not the story. The story's about the goddamn cake.
You know, I understand. This is how passionate I got about the free air movement.
You're right.
Okay?
And you're a hero, and you were a hero.
Everyone's paying for air to fill up their tires, and you don't have to pay for air. And it brought me all the way to a city council meeting, and I think you should do the same.
Oh, you got to give a speech during the kegger, too.
Yeah.
I will go to a city council meeting, and I will bring examples. And by the way, at the end of it all, I will feed them all real cake with ice cream, and then this thing that I bought that's being peddled as ice cream cake, and they'll realize the difference is strong.
This is a community issue in your community.
So I'm not really sure how much further we can go with this. I mean, Omar thinks we're already way past.
I don't think any of us want this to go further, but it's you. It's your hill to die on.
We've already milked this. It's not enough, so we'll move on, and we get into a bunch this hour on the show, including Your Generation Wars. That is coming up. We have some clickbait to get to in a mere moment as we solve the internet's biggest riddles as well, and much more. Plus, later this morning, can't believe we're going to do it, but we finally are. Tickets to your kegger are coming up in mere moments. KROQ.
World famous KROQ.
Klein Alley Show.
Klein Alley Show.
KROQ.
Time to solve a riddle about a restaurant and why you should avoid it. Now, some people have their theories as to things you can tell before you go into a place if the food will be good or bad. And yes, you can look for the letter on the window that will maybe give you an idea if they have rats or not. But there is something specifically that experts say you can look for immediately and determine if this is a place you should probably not eat at. It's time for clickbait. Here we go. State. All right, this is a red flag. Not what you'd expect, but a great way to tell if you're about to have a good experience or a bad experience when going to a restaurant that perhaps you've never been to before. It is an obvious red flag that you may not even know to look for, but you should, because it will let you know whether or not your experience will be good or terrible.
There's so many that come to mind. The menu being all over the place, but I think it's the owner being too present. When you go and sit down at a restaurant and the owner's right there, hi, how is everything? Hi, I'm just going over to your table. Hey, let me tell you about this family-owned business. This is when we opened. This is the best thing on the menu. Hey, I'm the one serving you. I'm the one telling you about all the menu items. It's too much. If the owner is too there, there's something wrong.
Yeah, you were going to some place for a while where you said the owner was like one of those types, and you were convinced that you were getting regular treatment, but then we proved that the owner had no idea who you were, and it was obvious because you ran audio, and the guy was like, hi, is this your first time? You're like, no, we are regulars.
He said, good to see you again.
Good to see you again.
Yeah,
and
which is what he says to everybody.
Right, which is you thought that meant you were special. So Allie believes if the owner is too present, which could be the
they're
sign
all over you.
Of a great I mean, if it's a small little place that's been around forever and the owner loves doing that little glad handing and going around and saying hi to everyone, maybe it means it's a good place.
It means they're thirsty. It means they're desperate. Why? Right. Because their food doesn't measure up.
Okay, Allie claims a too present, too nice, too accommodating owner. As opposed to those restaurants that are like, we don't make accommodations for nobody.
Yeah.
Gluten-free, too bad.
Sit down if you can.
All right, Omar, what is the red flag? This is an indication that you're about to experience a not a great restaurant meal.
I think this is the first step where you get to experience a little insight into how their restaurant is behind the scenes, and that would be the bathroom. If you enter the bathroom and it's not well clean and it's not well stocked and there's grime everywhere and there's, urine still in there, I mean, it's just gross. I think that's indicative of how their place is in the kitchen.
My dad, growing up, if we went out to a restaurant to eat, before we would even sit at the table, he would go in and just to inspect, and exactly what Omar's saying.
He would go in and inspect the bathroom?
Go in and see, and if the bathroom he didn't think was if he thought it was like a complete disaster zone, he'd say, nope, we're not eating here. Because his theory was, if it's that gross, these are the people that are making the food and all that. This is the bathroom that they're using. If there's no one monitoring that, I mean, if that is just completely...
Maybe they're in the kitchen cooking up an incredible dish and they don't have time. They're too busy making magic in there.
Listen, he's always said, from an early age, I remember that. I don't remember a lot of advice, but I do remember the clean bathroom better, bad bathroom, got to leave. Can't eat that. That's what he would always say. Bad bathroom, got to leave.
I would say, though, it's the opposite for bars.
For bars, too, you think?
No, I think it's the opposite.
Oh, opposite. Right. Bad bathroom, probably good bar.
Great bar.
Yeah, especially if it's got all that ice in the urinal. Oh, you don't know about that, Allie, but for the guys, we get a lot of ice to pee on. It's great.
What is that?
It's amazing.
What?
Oh, yeah, pee ice?
They put a lot of ice in the urinal.
Especially at, the restaurants, the Chinese restaurants. I love it.
Why?
I don't know. Something about it. I think it's probably better for the smell, maybe, or something. But
yeah, it eliminates the odor, and the ice really does its job.
It must drive Europeans crazy because you go there, you ask for ice water, they give you one little sliver of ice. Meanwhile, we're pouring just buckets of it in the urinal.
Tell me though, were there ever restaurants that you had your heart set on, and then your dad went into the bathroom, and then he said, "We're not eating here," and you were so disappointed?
Oh, many times. Oh my God, yeah. I would go into restaurants and see that giant spinning display case of desserts. Like, this is going to be the greatest night ever. You're like, let's go, kids. We're getting in the car.
And then you have to find a restaurant all over again.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Another place.
Oh, my God.
It was a terrible,
what a process.
Terrible experience.
We're all starving?
Omar says bathroom. Jake, what is the red flag? You should not eat at a place if you notice this upon arriving.
I'm going to guess either a sticky floor or brown ceiling tiles.
That's interesting.
What?
You go in, and sometimes the ceiling tiles are supposed to be white, and then they have the brown circles and stuff.
Yeah. Jake's just describing the Jake Shack.
Okay. Sticky floors and brown.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's
funny. There a lot of ceiling tiles?
One of the red flags that was mentioned lower on the list is the overpowering smell of bleach, which means they are trying to kind of cover up what Jake is getting into. And Allie, it was also mentioned that the menus that are all over the place is usually an indication that they're not good at anything.
We have kebabs, we have sushi, we have taco bowls. Yeah, too much.
But they say that the number one way to tell, and no one is right here, and this is what you should notice before you even decide to go to the place, is if their promotional material, website is completely outdated to the point where it looks like
because they stopped caring.
It has been neglected. If that has been the most neglected, their social media has a few posts when they first opened and nothing since. That is a great indication that you are about to enter a place of neglect. And what started with that whole thing is going to transfer into your experience, food, staff, everything else.
You know what? That just happened to me last week. I went to a Thai place that opened up around the corner from our house. I said, we've not tried this place yet. We went to the website. The website would not even load. We were having problems with it, and so we went to Grubhub or whatever to order online. Place was terrible. Worst Thai food I've ever had. And I should have known when I went to the website. If it doesn't even work.
Right.
This is not what I should be doing.
You get that little 404 error 404
yes,
whatever.
Forbidden. Why is it forbidden? What are you hiding?
The mailer demons coming after me now because they couldn't do it. So anyway, look for that. Check out what's going on if their stuff is not up to date. Now there's a lot of places that can have really good up to date, good socials and still be terrible.
Of course.
But at least you run that is an almost telltale sign according to this expert. Quick break. We're back in a moment. Generation Wars is finally here. You will not only win your self-bragging rights for your entire generation, you will get access to our Endless Summer Kegger, which means you and booze and food and us and Slightly Stupid and so much more. And we need you right now if you're a Gen Xer, a Gen Z, a millennial, or a boomer. Call now, play next. Generation Wars after this on KROQ.
Heading to the Just Like Heaven Music Festival taking place in Pasadena on August 22nd.
Just got off stage at the Just Like Heaven Festival, and I love it.
Listen at 9, noon, 3, and 6 for your chance to win passes to Just Like Heaven this Saturday, Brookside at the Rose Bowl, featuring The Strokes, LCD Sound System, Romeo, Feist, Nat and Kim, and more. Courtesy of Golden Voice. Keep it on KROQ to win.
My name is Julian. We're 2/5 of the Strokes.
You're listening to KROQ.
KROQ.
KROQ, your Klein and Ally show. I'm not sure what generation you consider yourself a part of, or maybe you don't feel like you were born at the right time and you would have thrived as a Gen Z, but sadly you're a Gen Xer, or you are a Gen Xer and you think you're better than everyone else, which seems to be the case. We like to prove each and every week which generation is the best generation, and I don't know if we've proved anything here because it seems like we have different winners on Generation Wars a lot.
Not really a boomer ever. But.
Boomers have won before. Well, we did the Oops All Boomers round.
A boomer had to win.
We think we had a boomer winner, but it was not with a great score. But, of course, people listen to KROQ in all generations, and as a result, we like to prove once and for all who's the best, at least this week. Up for grabs, tickets and access to our Endless Summer Kegger happening in Newport Beach on September 3rd at the Hyatt. It will be great. Slightly Stupid will be there. Hopefully you'll be there as well. A bunch of stuff we can't even talk about on the radio, but will be happening in real life, and that is all coming up. But right now, it is time for Generation Wars.
Are we busting or what?
You kids and your TikToks.
Gen Zers lazy.
Generation Wars.
Let's say hi to our representation from each and every generation playing this week. We'll start with Gen Z and work backwards. Born in 2002. Wants everyone to know that she just loves Just Dance on the Wii. That is her game of choice. Her name is Ashlyn, a very Gen Z name. And good morning, Ashlyn. Welcome to KROQ.
Hi.
If you know the answers to these questions, and they will be from all generations, including Gen Z, just answer by yelling out Gen Z. Wait for Allie to call on you, and then you can lock in your answer. Thank you for being here, and thank you for keeping radio alive. And I know people say Gen Z don't listen to the radio, but Ashlyn would say that is just not true.
That's so true.
Oh, wait a minute. We go to question contestant number 2 from Millennial, born in 1986. Only plays Mario games. If Mario's not in the game, he's not interested. This is Stefan or Steven, born in 1986. Welcome to Generation Wars. Hi, Stefan.
Hey, guys.
If you know the answer, you must yell out Millennial, wait for Allie to call on you, and answer these questions correctly, all right?
Sounds good.
All right, rules is rules around here. Allie, we move on and we say good morning to our Gen Xer, born in 1980. Susan, the tail end of Gen X. We've had Gen Xers born as early as the early 70s, and this one born in 1980 remembers the news when people would say, do you remember where, they'd ask the parents, do you know where your kids are?
Yeah.
It's 10 p.m., and that means you are a true Gen Xer. Gen Xers are having a good run lately in Generation Wars. Good morning, Susan.
Good morning, Sweet Divots.
Sweet
Divots
Divots.
to
I
you.
was wondering, too, since the others have given their video game choices, what was yours?
I grew up playing whatever my brother would let me play.
Like Pong?
He was kind of in charge of the system.
Yeah.
So, fighting games, Street Fighter. Mortal Kombat,
If I die, you can have a chance at it, but then somehow he would never die or something. That was always the worst. Playing with a friend that was
As soon as
really
I'm
good.
done with this level, right, they're never done.
It's the worst. All right, finally, we say good morning to our boomer, born in 1963. He used to drink from a hose, and his name is Kent. And of all of the things he wanted to talk about, drinking from the hose was what he's the most proud of. What was your video game of choice, Kent?
Asteroid. We had it in the restaurant I was working at.
All right, Asteroid on the good old-fashioned video game arcade machine. Here we go. Question number 1 in Generation Wars. Hands on your buzzers. If you were to purchase a Super Soaker, what exactly would you have just purchased?
Boomer.
Boomer, you were first.
It was an elongated tube that you just would squeeze and it would shoot out a stream of water, and you'd use it to soak the kids.
No.
Such a long description.
I think he's caught up on the fact he used to drink from a hose.
It's a long tube device. Okay.
Yeah, I believe next up was Gen X.
yeah.
Go ahead.
Water gun.
That is right. It was a very
I mean, Boomer did kind of describe
high-powered water gun. The way he described it, we can't accept that. It's a very simple answer, and it became very complex. What does
perspiration spewed from the long water tube?
Right. What does TRL stand for?
Millennial.
Yes, millennial.
Total Request Live.
That is the correct answer. Total Request Live. Everyone was watching it in the millennial generation for a period of time with them great MTV VJs like KROQ's own Carson Daly.
And he was the first guy I saw painted nails.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I was like, whoa, that guy's cool. He paints his nails on MTV.
We got a question number 3, and it is a tie right now between Gen X and Millennial. Question 3. What could you do to the back cover of a Mad magazine?
Boomer.
Go ahead, Boomer.
Fold it over into thirds.
That is a correct answer. You'd fold it over into thirds, and you would get yourself
the exciting thing you could do.
you'd get a different image.
You get a secret message.
Oh,
Secret message. But I will accept that answer. That guy knows what he's talking about. Boomer on the board. And now we've
Great,
got
now
ourselves...
I can mail it.
Got a good race going here as we move to your next question in Generation Wars. Name a show that would have been featured on TGIF.
Gen X.
Yes, Gen X.
Family Matters.
I will accept Family Matters. A lot of shows I would have accepted as a part of that, including the greatest show ever, Dinosaurs.
Oh, my God, I
About
remember
the family of
dinosaurs. Why have they not
dinosaurs.
remounted that show?
We got a question, next question in Generation Wars. So far, it's a tight race. Before swiping on apps, single people used to potentially try to sell themselves to suitors in what section of a newspaper?
Boomer.
Yes, Boomer.
Classified.
I will accept classified or the personals, as they were known as well. That is a correct answer. And just think about that. As much as people think that the dating apps are done now, imagine having to write 11 words about yourself and putting it on the back of a newspaper, hoping that someone would see it and be like,
You had to be truly thirsty.
that person is just what I'm looking for.
This type description is my lane.
We move on to this next question. What is a devious lick, or describe the devious lick trend that took over TikTok in 2021? No one wants to shoot
Gen
in on
Z,
this.
where you at?
Devious lick. This is where people were breaking into their school and either stealing stuff from school or creating some sort of issue. You know, they were either creating damage or doing something. Anyway, it doesn't matter. No one got the point. We move on. This next question. Generation Wars. In pager slang, what did the code 143 mean?
Gen X.
Gen
Yes,
X.
Gen X.
I love you.
That is correct. I love you is the right answer.
All right, Gen X is in the lead with 3 points. Kent the Boomer is in second place with 2 points. Millennial has 1 point.
What is a beige flag?
Gen Z.
Yes, Gen T.
There's no issues.
No toxicity, no green flags, just normal.
Yep, that is a correct answer. Beige flag, nothing, no red flag, no really green, just whatever. It's like, I'll settle for that. And, now everyone is on the board officially. Allie, what's the score in Generation Wars?
Well, now everyone's on the board. Gen X has 3, Boomer has 2, Millennial and Gen Z both have 1 point.
If you had a Beam Team Shaquille O'Neal, what did you have exactly?
Millennial.
Yes, Millennial.
A sports card.
That is correct. Very limited edition basketball card, Beam Team Shaquille O'Neal. Hope you have it still. It's probably gone up in value as long as those corners aren't bent. And we go to your next question. In the movie 500 Days of Summer, what musical artist does Tom and Summer bond over in the elevator that kicks off the crush? It's one of the biggest movie soundtrack songs.
Of all time.
Anyone? I'm surprised that I would have thought this would have been a millennial / maybe even Gen Z sneaking in. The band was the Smiths. The Smiths. No one gets the point. What is a sneaky link?
Gen X.
Gen Z sneaking in.
Someone that you hook up with, low-key.
Yeah, it's a casual, secret hookup partner. And now, Allie, what is the score? Because we got 4 questions left.
Okay, Gen X has 3 points. The rest all tied of second place at 2 points.
Wow. Anyone could run away with this. And we move on to your next question in Generation Wars. And here we go. What is the name of a coin-operated machine that you would have to put a number-letter combination into to hear a song you wanted to hear?
Millennial.
Millennial?
Jukebox.
That is right.
Okay.
Where were you on that one, Boomer? You hit it with your elbow?
I'm sorry. I had it, but just a second too late.
Play some James Brown.
We go to your next question.
Gen X and Millennial now tied.
Wow. This is getting very exciting. What dating acronym does DTR stand for? I guess the acronym would be DTR,
Millennial.
but what does DTR stand for? Millennial, go ahead.
Down to read.
No. Wrong.
All right, swipe.
Loser.
This guy's down to read. Shut up.
Anyone have this one? It is when someone says defining the relationship. They want to get a sense of where we're at. We move on to this next question now. Here we go. In the iconic scene from the movie Say Anything, what song is being played from the boombox that is being held above?
Gen X.
Yes, Gen X.
In Your Eyes.
In Your Eyes by Peter Gabriel is the right answer. 2 questions left.
Gen X is now in the lead, 4 points, followed by Millennial with 3. Boomer and Gen Z have 2.
What does it mean if someone is going to soft launch a relationship? Yes, Gen Z.
It means to post pictures without the person's face.
Oh, that's one way to do it. Yeah. The posting of the picture, hard launch would be tagging and putting their full face in there. That's letting the world know we are a thing right now. Look at us holding hands on this boat.
This is just, I'm in a relationship.
Soft launch is like I'm out and there's 2 drinks on the table and there's an extra hand there. And that's a good example of it. And congratulations. That is right. I will accept that. What did you think a soft launch was, out of curiosity, Boomer? Normandy. The beaches.
Just an airstrike. It's a warning.
Exactly.
All right. That's I would have accepted that as well. And we go to this next question, and I think this will do it for us, Allie. So here we go. It could once again be anyone's game. Before cell phones, what physical item did high school boys often give a girl in the hallway if they were going to ask her to go steady?
Millennial.
Yes, Millennial.
A note. A piece of paper note. Boomer.
That is not right. Boomer, go ahead.
Letterman's jacket.
Okay. That is not 100% wrong. I was looking for the high school class ring.
Will you be my girl Friday?
But also the Letterman jacket is an acceptable answer as well. And good news, the girl was probably cold, so the jacket was much appreciated. And Allie,
I'm with Kent.
This guy is in varsity crew. Look at us. Allie, what is the score at this point in Generation Wars?
Well, Gen X still has 4 points. It was really close, probably the closest Gen Wars we've had in a long time because everyone else had 3 points, but Gen X technically won it.
Gen X, congratulations. You have done it. Born in 1980, bringing pride to your entire generation and pride, to hopefully, to our Endless Summer Kegger. If you're free on September 3rd, we'd love you to join us as we all join forces.
I will be there.
Yes, great. You're as good as in. Hold on 1 second so we can get you those tickets. And what song would you like me to play on KROQ for you and your entire generation?
Anything super catchy that you guys have played 1,000 times before.
Well, you're in luck.
Finally, we're able to get that done.
You got exactly what you asked for.
But well played, everybody.
Well played. That was a real battle. Kent is still mad about that hose question. And I don't blame you, Kent.
Some people think that Boomer Kent was robbed.
Robbed. Well, we'll see you. We'll see you back. Write his name down. He can join us for the round of Oops All Boomer Generation Wars, which is happening next week on KROQ. Here's some somber.
KROQ. Klein Alley Show.
Mornings on KROQ.
Yeah!
KROQ.
KROQ for your Klein Alley Show. In less than 20 minutes, we get your passes for Just Like Heaven. It's happening this weekend, Saturday. If you don't have plans or you want better plans, we'll send you to see the Strokes. And then later this morning, some of the Strokes in the KROQ studios so we can talk about what's going on there. Allie, quickly, advice has been asked upon us on the GOAT line. This is an interesting question. I don't know the answer, but maybe as a lady, you'll have a better answer than I could have.
Hey, I have a dilemma from a buddy that wanted some advice that I couldn't answer. So I'm going to see if you guys might be able to. So I was talking to my buddy yesterday, and he said that his wife and him were having sex, and out of nowhere, keep in mind she was on top, she looked at him and said, I want you to call me different names.
Cool.
And he was like, what does that mean? And she said, I'm not going to tell you if you don't know the answer.
It's a trap. Don't fall for it, dude. Run. It's a trap.
Well, hold on. Is it like Stacy or is it like bitch?
Well, this is exactly what's
This is
what's tearing this guy apart, Allie.
And then they just kind of finished and moved on. But it's been eating at him. He doesn't know if that means he should, like, call her naughty names or call her Ashley. Like, he doesn't know what to do. And
I'm going to tell you what if this was in my bedroom, this is what would happen. She'd say, call me different names. I would pick a name, and then she would stop at me and say, who's that? And I would say, what is going on here? You just said call your names.
I see. So he thinks it may be a trick.
I don't know if he thinks it's a trick. I'm telling you, it feels like a trap.
Know what to do. And he doesn't want to say the wrong thing because obviously that's going to end badly.
Right.
He also wants to please his wife, but she won't tell him what that means, and he's super confused. So just curious what your guys' thoughts on that are. All right, thanks. Bye.
All right, let's get some real opinions about this.
Okay, so if he's going to call her a name, he can call her a real name, but it needs to be a stripper name, a dirty name, like Destiny or Candy, Amber.
You don't think this is a setup for a who's that, and then she immediately starts checking out his Instagram to see is he following anyone by that name that he called her?
If it was pre-calculated and she was saying it before the sex, I could maybe be on board with what you're saying. She seemed to be in the moment,
right,
thinking about this in the back of her mind, and she's like, let's get wild, start calling me different names. I would imagine this means talk dirty to me type of stuff.
Right, but it's interesting because in the moment, a request in the moment is sometimes doesn't come from a logical place. It's a heightened sense of arousal, emotional place. And if he tries to now follow up with that not in the moment and say, hey, just out of curiosity, which names are you hoping for? I think it gets weird. You can't carry on the dirty talk past the...
What's interesting to me is that her response was, if you need to ask, then it's not the right thing. Like, you shouldn't have to ask me. You should already know.
Call me different names. Huh. Any Vanessa, you're a lady. Anyone else have thoughts on that? I know Jake's having a lot of sex these days. Maybe he knows.
I would say it's all about communication. Exactly what he asked his friend, just ask the girl. Like, what do you mean? Like, do you mean a name? Do you mean
She said you should know. It's a riddle. It's one of these wife riddles. No answer.
And if she says you should know, then I would be like, give me an example. You do it to me.
This is like a dumb off question.
What if it's like, mommy?
Allie, I mean, that's the problem. He says the wrong name.
No, you have the guy say Alan, call her Alan. And then it'll throw her off guard. Yeah, guy's name. You're like, oh, you like that, Alan? And then she's going to be like, what? And then
take it, Brandon, take it.
And then she's going to be forced to actually reveal what she actually wants.
Yeah. Yeah,
So you call him
Alan, you
Alan.
weirdo.
Call her Alan.
You weird queer. I'm just talking about, call me slut or
Never
something.
mind. Yeah, I mean, it does say a lot about which name you choose.
Right, because I don't think she meant, if she said call me name, did you call me names or call me different names? Call me names
Call me
is like,
different names.
it's like slut, like the dirty
That's
talk.
what I think.
Yeah.
Is like dirty names.
Yeah, not
Or
Alan.
he can go with sweet names, and you can't go wrong
Or
with
is it like school kid, like four eyes?
Bully me?
Yeah.
You take it, dork.
You're going to get a wedgie after this.
You loser.
Wait, Vanessa, what's a sweet name?
No, yeah, it's like honey. Like, you can't go wrong if you call them like something sweet, because it's like, I didn't call you anything mean, nor did I call you a name.
Honey, that's not. That's
not sexy.
That's not hot.
Yeah,
you guys
that's
think
hot.
Boobykins is not hot at all either.
A celebrity weekends.
Yeah, but you don't call.
Mama.
You don't call. Alan,
Gladys.
you don't call your wife boobykins during sex. That's like no, that'd be
That's
gross.
just a funny thing we write on birthday cards.
Right. You don't actually say it to each other in the moment. I'd like you to try that. Work that in.
Oh, that would be great.
I try not to say it in front of my child because then that'll get carried over to school.
What if you went with a name that was hot but in a different time, like Bertha, which was probably a hot name back in the 1800s?
Yeah, you could go with that. You can go with, Carol.
No,
Carol's
people
always
are-
a good classic name.
People are completely torn on the text line as well. I'm sorry we couldn't be much help to you, sir, but that is an interesting predicament your buddy's in. But I just say start alphabetically. Like, start at the... he'll get the right one eventually.
909 said you start with Bojangles.
That's a good place to start. All right.
Famous. 106.7 KROQ. KROQ.
I want to make sure we're on time to give away these passes to Just Like Heaven. So let's get into your ADD news right now, and then a brand new hour of the show will officially begin. In that hour, passes for you to go on Saturday to see the Strokes, and then later this morning, mystery Strokes from the band in the KROQ studios. Who will it be? Place your bets. That's coming up later. But right now, your news.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for ADD News.
There are certain people who really rise to the top as truly the scum of the earth. And yes, there are scammers all over the place. They don't normally discriminate who they scam. They're equal opportunity scammers. But this poor family got scammed, and they unfortunately already had a bad situation where someone in their family had been detained by immigration, so they decided, let's get an immigration lawyer. Let's get someone to fight for us so that we can sort all this out. Unfortunately, the lawyer was not real.
A Southern California family says they were duped by someone posing as an attorney. They say it turned out to be an avatar.
Okay, para allá voy. Nosotros presentamos la forma. Adelantamos la forma.
It's supposed to be a video call with an immigration attorney. The woman on the screen answers questions and speaks directly with the mother of a man being held at the Adelanto Detention Center.
Y ya el día lunes muy probablemente yo tenga que estar.
But after the family paid $10,000, they say they discovered the person they thought was their attorney wasn't a lawyer at all, or even real. I'm seeing the mom talk to her on the phone, and you're telling me it's not real.
It's insane because now the scammers have gotten even better with the help of AI. And yes, AI was created to, quote, help all of us, but it is also now duping all of us. And unfortunately, it turned an already bad situation into a much worse situation. Douche City.
What if that AI lawyer had actually been really good at it? And then all of a sudden, because I'm sure they have the ability, they were using it for evil. I mean, they weren't using it to actually solve problems. But what if that AI lawyer, you would think, could have potentially been helpful?
I think lawyer is a job that can never be replaced by robots.
Why do you say that?
Because you have to learn from the person that you have to have a one-on-one relationship with that client and know their strengths, their weaknesses in the courtroom. How are you going to spin this? How are you going to spin that? Which parts of this case are you going to present? Which ones are you going to try and
Trials
bear?
are like criminal trials.
Yeah,
you just
I know,
need a
but
lawyer to know the law.
My buddy's a lawyer. He does document review. He says he was replaced pretty quickly now because it would take him like 3 weeks to do.
Well,
now
document reviews. Whatever.
Now it takes AI like 11 seconds to just look for things. We need all the information, all of the times this was mentioned.
Yeah, well, a friend of mine she still is a paralegal, which is basically just reading tons of paperwork. You're the person that's going to comb through all the legal jargon.
That's replaceable.
And that's something that if you have AI, sum something up for you, but the AI could miss something.
Cool. Well,
I guess a human could too.
This guy binge watches Netflix all day while he's supposed to be reviewing documents.
Right. They've determined that Gen Z experiences less human interaction than any other generation. It's an increasing number of people in their 20s that are now going full days with no human interaction at all. Speaking of which, Waymo is rolling out a new fleet of minivans.
I've seen them in the streets. I love
those
them.
little light blue ones.
Yeah, I love those
The
vans.
Ojai. This is good van news, perhaps. Minivans are making a comeback.
Never been in one of those, but they do. And I actually have never seen anyone in them, but I have seen them cruising the streets now, and it looks very comfortable and roomy.
Well, they have elevator-style doors, so you kind of walk in, and they're low to the ground. You feel like you're kind of walking into a living room. It has spacious seating. It has entertainment options. And right now, you can't specifically request one, but you might get matched with one right now if you call a Waymo, and then eventually you would be able to choose. And I wonder how much more expensive that would be than a regular Waymo.
Well, I mean, they look big enough for probably put 6 people in there.
I mean, that's a party bus, right?
They're all over on Highland.
Could be, yeah. I know. I'm seeing a ton of them now, and they all seem like they're so pristine and ready for a good old-fashioned banging in that van, right? I mean, don't you think that's people would do that?
I mean, van feels like there are bad things that need to happen in the van. Is if you have a robotic neutral van, will it take on the identity of every other van?
Jay, could you squeeze in sex in a Waymo van before the end of summer?
I might be able to.
Let's go ahead and make it happen.
Start requesting. There are things that we learn in school, and then there are things that you learn out of school, like how to run your own drug operation. And apparently, one former student at Penn State was a cocaine ringleader. This kid was recently arrested, and how he recruited his, little helpers was pretty fascinating.
24-year-old Agostino Abatiello turned himself in this morning and is behind bars here. Abatiello, a former Penn State student, was arraigned on numerous felonies, including multiple counts of possession with intent to deliver cocaine. 13 current and former Penn State students were charged, along with a parent.
Oh, wow.
A parent was like, let me get in on this.
We had a situation like that at my college where there was a parent that was growing this weed, not cocaine, but he was growing the weed. He had his son that was a student, former student, similar, that was finding other students to basically be the distributors and sellers.
Right.
But it all went back to this one student and then his parent. It was actually, I'm sure for them, they were killing it.
Well, what's interesting about this is that this guy forced a frat brother to peddle drugs for him because he owed him money. Apparently, he lended this guy $1,500 for a spring break trip.
Lended?
Yeah, he said, I'm going to lend you this money for spring break because you can't afford to go on spring break, and you should go on spring break because you're a frat bro.
And then you'll owe me forever.
And then later he said, hey, I'm calling in this favor. I need you to start selling all this cocaine.
And I think they had like pledges of a fraternity that were responsible for cutting the bags and all that.
Yes, exactly.
It was a whole situation.
So the 2 frats were hubs for the cocaine dealing, and then now those are being shut down and investigated.
I know that this is not what schools are there to teach us how to do, but in some ways his teachers should be minus
impressed.
Minus the fact that there was cocaine involved.
He was an accounting major.
Right. It actually feels like this is one of those things where you're like, hey, look, I'm learning what I'm learning in school.
It
and
just
applying
happens to be illegal.
Sure.
You know what? I love cocaine.
All right, Vanessa. That's your theory. That's our AI attorney, Vanessa, right there. Caller 20.
Not true.
Let's go ahead and get you some passes right now so that you can join us at Just Like Heaven, The Strokes, LCD Sound System, and many, many more happening Brookside the Rose Bowl this Saturday. And we've got your passes right now. If you're the 20th caller to get through, 800-520-1067. And then a brand new hour of this show will begin. So once again, you are listening to KROQ, Klein and Ally Show.
It's Klein and Ally Show.
106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County.
The Sonic Pulse of Los Angeles.
This is the world famous KROQ.
Good morning. Welcome to your KROQ. It is BF Thursday. It is also the Prequend, and it's a Thrifty Thursday here with the El Cheapo herself over there. That is Ally. I'm Klein. Jake the Nerd back there. You got DJ Omar Khan, audio sniper extraordinaire in the back, producer Vanessa, and postmaster Johnny, also known as Gay Leno. If you need us, phone lines full right now. I understand why. We have tickets to give you, passes to give you. But you can also text the show at 800-520-1067. Lots to get into this hour, including more access to our Endless Summer Kegger, also known as the Clam Slam. And the question we have for you this hour is, why are you fun? Everyone's fun for different reasons, but if it's a funner summer, force fun. Fun scores are at an all-time low. We're trying to bring it back. We need fun people at the Kegger, so why are you fun? We'll take those calls later this hour and get you into the Endless Summer Kegger. But first, caller 20 will be having fun this weekend as we send them to Just Like Heaven with a couple of passes to see the Strokes and many others. And we say good morning to, from North Hollywood, California, a man who goes by the name of Will. Hi, Will.
Hey, it's Saul, S-A-U-L.
Saul. All right, we'll go with Saul. Saul, I don't know how they got that
one letter.
so poorly butchered in the back, but regardless, Saul, congratulations. You are the 20th caller, regardless of what your name actually is. Enjoy yourself, just like heaven this weekend, all right?
Perfect. Thank you so much.
You're very, very welcome. Hold on, Saul.
We'll write your name down. It's going to be great.
Who came up with Will back there, out of curiosity? Anyone? Anyone want to take credit for that?
I said Will, and he's like, yeah, Will. And then I was like, all right.
You think Saul said Will?
I didn't hear him say Saul. The phone was like, Whoop. And I was like, Will? And he's like,
I was
yeah.
like, this guy's got to go on the air.
This is our winner right here.
Do you remember when we talked many times about asking them to spell their name just to verify?
His name's Will. That's an easy name to spell.
Oh, boy.
His name is not Will.
His name
Will,
is...
Saul, whatever. I said Will back to me. He said,
not whatever.
Let me
man.
try this out.
It's not whatever. This makes us look like complete idiots.
I mean, Johnny, we look
Will,
like idiots.
Saul, tomato. That's your defense?
We look like idiots without additional help from you guys.
It's one syllable.
Let me try this. Hi, you've called KROQ. Who's this?
Hey, it's Saul.
Saul, I'm hearing Will. Can you spell your name for me before I tell everyone your name is Will? Please spell it.
It's S-A-U-L.
S-A-U-L. Huh.
I'll write that down.
All right.
W-I-L-L. That'll be helpful.
I'm going to write down that and pass it off to the host so they don't come across like total morons that can't read.
Please hold.
Thanks, Saul. See, that was role play right there, but it seemed to work. Huh?
So is that helpful, Johnny, or is that like a whatever, I'll move on and keep doing what I'm doing?
He's not going to do it because we've told him this 15 times.
I mean, this is like the simplest part of the job.
It's so great.
Let me see how many of these names that are people that are on hold they actually did get right. Hold on. Let's see. Is this Jabba? Hello? Is your name Jabba? Is your name Jabba?
The Hood? Gabby.
Gabby.
It's Gabby?
Yeah, G-A-B-I.
Okay. Well, that's 0 for 2. Hold on one second. Thanks for spelling it, by the way. I appreciate that. That's not Jabba, guys. I thought that was Jabba. Let me see if this is the right person. Is this Richard Pink from Pink's Hot Dogs?
You bet it is.
There we go.
Finally, we got one right. Thank God. Hey, Richard Pink, how goes it?
Terrific. Everything's great.
We heard good
Same
news.
here.
We heard great news. I hope you didn't hear all that stuff behind the scenes. We're a well-oiled machine here at KROQ. But we did hear some exciting news that Pink's is going global, and you guys are taking over Japan. Is this true?
Thank you for that. Yes, Pink's is opening in Japan this year. And we've got one item that I told them they have to have on the menu. And it's the one created by Klein and Ally of KROQ. It is the Hamdoger, which has become famous at Pink's in Hollywood and will be soon in Tokyo.
So now we can say we're world famous. We've
Wow.
been saying that as a radio station forever, but no one actually believes it. But now finally, after all these years, I didn't realize of the limited menu you're bringing to Japan. We weren't sure if the Hamdoger was going to make the cut, but you're saying it is going to make the cut and go to Japan.
Well, it's a perfect fit, for the same reason that it is popular at Pink's, is because for someone that comes in and they can't decide whether they want a hot dog or they want a hamburger, they get both in one bun. In fact, it's what we call twice the fun in one bun. And over in Japan, I think even more so that you'll have a Japanese customer up and says, I'm more familiar with hamburgers than I am with hot dogs, but I think I'm going to have one of each in one bun. So it's a perfect fit.
Now, Richard, do you think you're also going to have some of the other famous L.A. staples like the Rosie O'Donnell and stuff like that, or are you going to do something that's more tailored to Tokyo?
Well, I think we're going to do both. We're going to test out the market with, some of the favorite hot dogs that we have on our menu, and we have over 40 varieties of hot dogs, and we're probably going to scale it back to about 15, but I expect that some of the dogs will probably have daikon radish, pickled
What did you call
ginger,
Allie?
Seaweed. I have to, go over this and find out which hot dogs and toppings that the Japanese really like.
Well, this is
You can put my picture next to the daikon dog.
Yeah. Make sure, you call it the daikon dog named after Ali. I want to say something, Richard Pink, because you've been such a friend of ours for a while, and since you allowed us to do our show from your location, if you would like to, and this is because of what Pinks means to everyone in Southern California, and now what it'll mean to the world. If you would like to, Allie and I would be more than happy to come out to Japan for the big opening of the Pinks in Japan, ribbon cutting, whatever it is you're going to do out there. Assuming you would like to have us out there as representation of some of your American fans to introduce the Hamdoger to your new global audience, we would be thrilled to do that if you pay for it.
Well, it was all great until you said until I pay for it. But I have to say you're definitely worth it, and I will consider it because I think it would be a blast to have KROQ, broadcasting from Tokyo.
Oh, my God.
I mean, that would be a first, and I think everybody in Japan would love it.
I don't think
love your music.
And Omar, correct me if I'm wrong. You're more of a historian about the station, but has KROQ ever done a live broadcast from Tokyo before? Does anyone know in the history of this radio station, have we done this? Has this ever happened?
I'm going to go ahead and say no.
I'm going to say, Omar's going to say Kevin and Bean did it 9 times or something, and I'm going to be so disappointed. No, it's never been done. Okay. So great. Richard Pink, if I'm hearing you correctly,
Kevin,
you would like to pay for us to go to Tokyo and do our show from there as we open up Pinks in Tokyo with the Hamdoger, correct?
I am going to consider it because you guys are so great. I mean, I'd really miss not having you at the opening, but your Hamdoger will be there.
At no charge. Richard, there is a conspiracy going on at the Pinks location. There was a rumor going around that our picture is no longer on your wall. Is that true?
Not true at all. I saw it yesterday. Absolutely.
Okay.
It's up.
Okay.
Can't believe you took Johnny's word at that.
I will send you a photo of your picture on our wall just to prove it.
Johnny says we were replaced by Mario Lopez.
Mario Lopez is on our wall, and there was room for you, too. Believe me, you are on the wall. I wouldn't ever take it down.
Yeah. Good. All right, because remember last time we had that good placement right above James Corden, Allie's arch nemesis.
Well, I have to check where you are, but I'm sure it's very prominent, and you're next to some major celebrities.
But you pay for Corden to go to Japan.
Well, are you sending Corden to Japan? Richard, tell us what's going on here. Thank you. I'm so happy the Hamdoger is still selling well. A lot of people hitting us up. We get tagged in pictures all the time, people that stop by Pinks and try it. Richard Pinks, you're a legend. Thanks, dude.
Thank you.
Good to talk to you. Thanks. That's the great Richard Pink of Pink's Hot Dogs. Big news for the show that the Hamdoger, one of the stupid things that we've come up with here, is now going global and making its way all the way
I think that the people in Japan would love to get their hands on this and take Instagram picture. I think it's something that people will rally around.
Someone says we've sent listeners to Japan before for contests, but I don't believe that KROQ has ever done a broadcast from Japan. What's the time change if we were to go do this thing?
A whole day, like 12 hours.
Before or behind?
I think it's more than that. Forward.
So we'd be in the future. Oh, it's so cool.
What time is it?
Because if this is a serious thing now, obviously we'd need Richard to pay for that.
It's 1 a.m. there.
Our company would not. So I don't know what that would mean. We'd have to wake up. We'd be doing our show, I think, in night. Tomorrow at night in Japan would be today's show.
Yeah, we would have to start the show at 10 p.m.
Someone says we couldn't bring Jake with us because he would just explode.
You better believe we had new tsunami over there.
Ew, God.
That is absolutely disgusting.
Oh, that's disgusting.
I need you on.
We have to take a break. That is, forget everything you just heard.
Seems like
Why are you fun? Tell us why you're fun, and we'd love to invite you to our Endless Summer Kegger. Phone's open now, 800-520-1067. Call in, give us your name, and maybe even spell it, and we'll get you on with us next and bring you to our Endless Summer Kegger after this.
Heading to the Just Like Heaven Music Festival taking place in Pasadena on August 22nd.
Just got off stage at the Just Like Heaven Festival, and I love it.
Listen at 9, noon, 3, and 6 for your chance to win passes to Just Like Heaven this Saturday, Brookside at the Rose Bowl, featuring The Strokes, LCD Sound System, Tokyo, Feist, Nat and Kim, and more. Courtesy of Golden Voice. Keep it on KROQ to win.
My name is Julian. We're 2/5 of the Strokes.
You're listening to KROQ.
KROQ.
Do anything you set your mind to, man.
That's your inspiration to give us a call right now at 800-520-1067. Let us know why you are fun, what is the funnest thing about you, and why we must have you at the Endless Summer Kegger, also known as the Clam Slam. We are getting together one last time this summer. We'd love you to join us. It's going to be at the Back Bay Amphitheater, Hyatt Regency, Newport Beach on September 3rd. Slightly Stupid will be there to provide some music. We're putting together all of the food, the drinking, and some of the activities that we cannot yet talk about on the air, but from everything behind the scenes, including some limited edition merch that we're talking about bringing. It's going to be a great time, and we'd love you to be there if you're a fan of the show or just want one last good hang. And maybe you had a lame summer. Let's be honest. Summer's winding down. Maybe you didn't do anything that fun, and you're like, this sucks. I look back at summer 2026, and I literally had no fun. I worked the whole time. I didn't travel. It was hot
Summer
as balls.
job, summer school.
So whatever it may be, this could be your one last hurrah this summer, and we need you there if you are fun. That's the question. What is fun, Allie? Fun means different things to different people.
Sex, drugs,
could mean
access to things.
We say good morning to Claudia. Why are you fun? As we start the search for someone fun to bring to our Endless Summer Kegger at 800-520-1067. What's up, Claudia?
Good morning, Sweet Dibs, guys.
Sweet Dibs.
I'm fun because I'm a hoe.
Oh.
Okay.
That's a
good place to start.
You say a hoe?
Certain type of
What
fun.
makes you a hoe?
Let's just say I slam the clam.
Oh.
So that means that you will have sex with anybody?
Allegedly.
Allegedly. All right. Well, sounds fun enough to me.
All right.
All right, contest over. Put on the song. We're giving her tickets. Moving on. Jonah, why are you fun? This is the question. What makes you fun? You have like 10 seconds to sell yourself on what is the funnest thing about you. What's up, Jonah?
I like to party. I like to do my fair share of heavy drinking. So I carry a couple of things, primarily my plastic barf bag, a flashlight, a rape whistle. I'm not that guy who will throw up all over your curtains or couch or bushes. Discreetly go somewhere, barf, rinse, repeat, you know?
So wait a minute. You bring with you, you're so fun that you bring with you your own barf bag.
Like on an airplane?
No, just a plastic bag, you know?
Yeah, and then you have it
Hold
with
it,
you.
put it
How
in my
often?
back
How
pocket.
often when you go out drinking do you end up throwing up?
I tend to black out sometimes. That's what the rape whistle's for. So yeah, I have to bring the barf bag as well.
So your items you bring with you when you go out to party are a barf bag, a flashlight, and what?
A little whistle, you know, just in case I get lost, I'll blow
A
it.
whistle.
A rape whistle.
That's a good idea. All right,
It's
this guy,
important.
Flashlight for?
this guy sounds fun. Yeah, what is the? Hold on. I would assume if he wakes up in the middle of the night somewhere, he doesn't. Which line was he on? Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Hey, Jonah. What is the flashlight for?
Just in case it gets too dark, I don't throw up on your bushes or I don't miss the bag.
Oh, the flashlight is to make sure you puke in your barf
Oh,
bag.
wow. So you're holding a flashlight as you puke into a bag.
That's talent.
That's fun.
I'm a great multitasker.
I think that
fun.
you're a good multitasker, but also you come prepared because you know what to expect of yourself. You expect fun to happen, maybe some too much fun situations, but you're prepared for them.
Do you think that is? I'm just trying to figure out does that make him fun or does that make him a liability?
I mean, gosh, remember when he threw up in the bag, but he brought his own flashlight and a rape? I mean, that's the guy you talk about, where you're like, this guy is all prepared over there with a bunch of like apocalyptic drunk supplies.
I like the idea of him walking around with like a Batman-style utility belt with all of his all of his things on it. Don't touch that. That's my puke bag. I'm gonna need that.
Blackout kit.
I'm gonna need that for later. All right. Well, that's interesting. David, why are you fun? Listen, everyone can be fun for different reasons. Want to make sure there's fun people. What's up, David? Hey.
Two easy reasons. One, I work in the cannabis industry, so I can bring the weed. Two, I play rugby for Santa Monica Rugby Club. You know anything about rugby players? We can drink pretty well, and we're always a good time.
Rugby players are drinkers. In fact, I almost think rugby is like an excuse more for the drinking that happens afterwards. Like
they're pretty hardcore, right?
Hardcore, but they will throw. I mean, I've known a few, and
you've known a few rugby players.
Yeah. We used to work with a rugby player. Or was he footy? He was rugby, right?
That was footy.
Deadeyes was footy?
Yeah.
Oh, I take it back.
Yeah,
but he did like to drink.
You think that guy was doing rugby?
Probably not.
The heck is footy?
He was so sickly all the time.
I assumed that was one of the effects.
No way.
I thought he had a blood clot because of all the rugby.
Rugby people are like built.
Oh. Well, look, this guy he works. We're all sides. Forget about the rugby thing. Guy works in the cannabis industry, so that's a great fun person to know.
And you know, sometimes you can hear fun in the voice. I can hear fun in this guy's voice. It's weathered. It's been through things.
Jackie, why are you fun? 800-520-1067. Want to make sure we have fun people with us at the Endless Summer Kegger. What's up?
Hello?
Hi, Jackie.
Hi, yeah, my name's Jackie, and I am a cosplay content creator.
What kind of cosplay?
Mainly I'm a juggalette. I do a lot of clown cosplay, but it's October, so I'm starting my horror content as well.
You're a juggalette?
Yes.
Oh, man, I feel like we need to have a juggalette here. Don't you, Allie?
As long as she has a name tag that says juggalette.
I think it'll be clear. She's a female juggalo.
Is she willing to provide some foot juice?
My clown name is Jackpot.
Uh-huh. And
Answer Omar's question about the foot juice.
Yeah.
My foot too?
Foot juice. All right, hold on. That's Jackie. She's a juggalette. Now that's interesting. That's a very niche type of fun.
Yeah, and she obviously plans ahead for the season, so she's gearing up for Halloween. So she has tailored fun depending on the season. I respect that.
Hey, Mark on KROQ, why do you believe you're fun?
I'm a torta pounder.
Nice.
Oh, man. The guy loves pounding tortas.
Torta.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Should put you in touch with that juggalette we just met a moment ago.
There's probably a few people on this phone line that you could have sex
You guys
with.
all know each other already? I feel like we're now going to your party. What's going on here? Let me say hi to Brendan on KROQ. You believe you're the most fun. Why?
What's up? Yeah, I'm the funnest guy, guys. I can't wait. I got through. I can't wait. I'm the hype guy over there. I get everyone all pumped up, and just during the shows, I just jump around and let everyone know they're having a good time. Everyone loves just to have a great time, right? Endless summer. So I just want to make it the most funnest time.
He's got a good vibe in his voice. He's got a good energy to that voice, right?
Yeah, I mean, he's a hype man who's having a little trouble finding his words.
Right.
He's
so excited. He's an illiterate hype man.
Just jump around and hype.
I like what he's saying, though. Brendan, when's the last time you got really excited in life?
Last time I got really excited in life is, what happened? I got a free, what did I get? Oh, I won the lotto. Just $20 on a scratcher, but man, that $20 came in handy. I was just so excited and just wanted to I don't know, I put it in gas. That wasn't fun, but anyway.
Won the lottery and spent it on gas? Not fun.
Yeah, you got less fun as that call went on, which is too bad because I liked you.
Unleaded, please.
Tara, why are you fun?
I'm fine. I always bring the party with me, so I'm that loud friend. I'm always bringing some mushrooms with me, having the drinks. I also just saw Slightly Stupid at the Padres Stadium this year, so huge fan.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, love to party with you guys.
And you would be taking mushrooms.
Of course.
Yeah.
Always.
Uh-huh.
Always keep them up.
Yeah.
And you will stay the whole time.
Yeah. You might lose me a little bit, but yes, I will stay there. Mentally, but I'll be there.
I like that person that goes missing.
Oh, you
throughout
do?
the evening. Yeah,
You do?
It's like, where is this
But then
person?
they
And then
pop
they
up
just
again?
show up again, and you're
Yeah.
like, oh my God, where have you been?
All right, hold on. She sounds fun. There's some fun.
The person that randomly gets lost.
I'm getting some funness there. Hey, August, it is your month. Why are you fun?
Yo, I am going to my 10th Dodger game of the season on Sunday with Blind Charlie.
Oh.
Okay. All right, next.
Seems like a real waste of a seat right there. That's great. Okay, that sounds fun too, for different reasons.
We have somebody on the text line that is a swinger.
Fun. That's a different type of fun.
Different type of fun, but fun.
Karina?
Hi, good morning. Buzzballs, hello. I always keep them in my purse. I'll bring plenty of flavors.
Oh, boy.
I will make sure everybody has one at the door. I will make sure that everybody's chugging one.
You have a buzzball in your purse right now?
I do have a Buzzball in my purse right now. It's actually an old
flavor?
one. It's an eggnog one.
An eggnog.
Eggnog.
Oh, my God. Oh, man. Seasonal fun.
All of those are so thick anyway. To have an eggnog one is
Al, this is tough now because there's so many different types of fun people that are calling.
We also have 323 who says that they are a fire performer.
Oh, man.
I want a fire performer at our Endless Summer event.
That's fun. Hold on. I think Vanessa.
Oh, did they call?
Tracked her down. Is this Felicia?
Yeah, hi.
Hey, what type of fire performer do you mean? Like a pyromaniac or an actual fire performer?
No, like an actual fire. Like I have a fire staff, like a double staff. Like I have a staff. Like it's in my car right now. I take it with me everywhere.
And then you dance around and with like a flaming stick or whatever?
Yeah.
And you would do that if we
It's
had
like
you?
a bow staff, like a martial arts bow staff, but like either end is wicked and you light it on fire.
And do you do tricks like you spit fire? Do you put it in your mouth? Like, what's your big trick?
Oh, no. I definitely don't spit fire. I will not put lamp fuel in my mouth at all.
Yeah,
but
an offensive question.
I can dance with it, and I'm pretty good at it. I can do a lot
You
of
queef them
contact
fireballs
stuff.
or what? Yeah, Allie, I like what she's doing. I'm sorry that Allie. So I like what this woman's doing, and I think a fire dancer is definitely an
totally.
international sign of fun.
I agree.
Yeah, you're in, Felicia.
Yes,
So can you bring your fire stick to the party?
I sure will.
Are we in charge of security?
I don't know.
What?
Probably
Why
not.
would they put us in charge of
Why are we-
security?
yeah,
Well, because if we're not, can we get a fire stick in?
Yeah, we'll sneak it in. Can you gerbil that or something?
I mean, no one else can touch the stick but me.
Yeah.
Ooh, hot.
If she walks in like she's using it as a cane, right? Then they'll just
Hello.
Yeah, they'll
It's just a funny clown. Come on in.
yeah. Hold on one second, Felicia. Write down her number. We need to have one of them people there. All right. Well, listen, Vanessa. I hope you got everyone's numbers because I want to call back most of those people and tell them they're as good as in.
Especially that torta pounder.
Yeah, we got to get that torta pound. It's gonna be tortas we're running around not getting pounded. Need that guy there for
Who's
sure.
going to be here to pound these ladies?
Just a sampling of what you could run into if you join us at the Endless Summer Kegger here.
KROQ. Klein Alley Show.
Mornings on KROQ.
Yeah!
KROQ.
Many people are asking if the finals of the Dumb Off are happening today, and the answer is they are not. They're going to happen tomorrow, the last day of the week. However, we now are in a situation where we have 3 people heading to the finals. Once again, as expected, it's Johnny and Ally, because it seems to be they're always in the Dumb Off finals. Vanessa and I had an interesting back-and-forth battle, and after everything was looked at and all the answers were listened to again and everything was reviewed, Vanessa is technically in the finals as well, which means you're down to 3 people in the finals of the Dumb Off, Vanessa, Johnny, and Ally. And I did have one elimination question that we could ask right now to eliminate one of you from having to go to the finals.
By the way, I think that it was kind of a wash, but on paper, Vanessa was the one to move on, but also I think nobody wanted me to write questions anymore.
Yeah, that's really what pushed us over the edge.
That's really what had you not moving on, so that you could take the questions back over
Thank
again.
you, everyone. In fact, there
for
was
your votes.
So much heat about this, and some guy is really attacking you, Allie, as a person.
Go for it.
Hey, guys, I'm listening to the podcast. Allie, such a whiny little bitch.
Oh.
Making those questions up for Klein, being unfair, giving Vanessa a softball. Come on. I know Klein gives all those riddles. One thing he does not do is give an advantage to the other person.
That's right.
Allie, you're being a real vendetta.
Yep. Yeah, fair is fair. And this man called you a slur in another language.
Yeah, and you may have not given one-sided questions this time, but you do so most other times.
So here's what we can do right now. We can eliminate one of you from traveling to the finals. I mean, you guys are all one step away from wearing the sash of stupidity, which will be your official outfit at the Endless Summer Kegger. Embarrassing to walk around with a sash that says biggest dummy on it. You've worn it before. It fits you well. I think it was custom fit for you. Johnny's worn it. It's a little tight on him. Once again, we've said if Allie loses again this year or wins the Dumb Off, she will have her jersey retired into the rafters here at KROQ because that's how good she is.
You keep saying that, but Johnny has won more than me.
Yeah, but it's much more rare to retire. I was at a WNBA Sparks game, and they only have like 3 or 4 jerseys up in the rafters for the Sparks players. You know how many Lakers jerseys they have up there? Tons.
Okay.
It's very rare to have a woman's jersey retired.
Oh, so it's because I'm a woman?
That's right.
Got it.
So I will give you, Johnny, Vanessa.
Yep.
You guys ready for one question now?
Yes, let's do it.
Okay. This will eliminate one of you from having to compete tomorrow.
What if we all get it wrong?
Then you're all going to be competing tomorrow. If you face north right now.
God, shut up. I'm out. I'll just go to the finals.
Come on.
I haven't said anything. I've said nothing. You're facing north.
I don't know where north is.
It doesn't matter.
You're facing north.
Okay.
You turn right, and then you turn right again. And then you turn left. Which direction are you now facing?
Okay. Right, left?
Yep.
Okay.
Simple. Write down your answers. Let's figure out right now, once and for all, who's going to the finals of the Dumb Off. Allie said after she heard the word north, that's it, I'm going to the finals, forget this.
And how far right are you turning?
But that doesn't matter.
It kind of does.
Does not matter, Jake, for the purpose of this question. You assume that everything is
You're traveling north.
You're facing north. You turn right.
Ah, you're facing north. You're facing. Shut your face, you stupid face.
Oh, I got you. The face is the mother.
You're facing north.
The face is my mother.
You turn right, then you turn right again, then you turn left. Which direction are you now facing?
Okay, wait. Say it. You're facing north. You're facing north. Okay.
Omar, is this tricky at all? I bet you almost got the answer already figured out.
I
turn right.
but I'm not certain.
Yeah.
You turn right.
Yeah.
Then you turn right again.
That's right.
Then you turn left.
That's right.
Okay.
Everyone have an answer?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Johnny, what did you write down?
I'm going to go third.
Cool.
What?
Moving on.
No, third? Yeah, let the girls go first. Ladies first, and then I'll get my answer.
Oh, I thought that was his answer. It was third. No, I said...
No, we have to make sure you guys aren't cheating back there.
I need your answer.
I don't know. You're not cheating. I'm ready.
I'm looking at her, and I need and I can see Vanessa. What's your answer? Just say I'm not going to say you're right or wrong yet. What's your answer?
I put east.
Vanessa?
I put west.
Allie?
East.
Oh, man. Am I right, Klein? 2 east, 1 west?
It's probably going to be something stupid like, well, you're still facing north, so you're still north.
Well, and how right are you turning? Are you turning two
That's what Jake asked.
paces right?
I'm proud to say.
What?
Oh, my God.
That Vanessa is very wrong.
Okay.
Let's start with that.
So she's going on.
Man. Okay.
Back to work.
You and Johnny have tied with an answer.
Okay, so now what?
That is the right answer.
Okay.
But we can't have a finals of the dumb-off with just one person. So we're back to 3.
So then this is what I'm
so
talking
I guess
about.
Allie and I are out, so we're good then.
No. Because
Congrats, Vanessa.
Vanessa can't compete against herself. You and Johnny, since it's a tie.
This is what I'm saying.
Why are we doing this?
Why
This is
are we
dumb.
doing this?
You just got more content out of it right now.
You just won the dumb off.
I
With a
didn't-
question that's, if we both get it right, then there's nobody eliminated.
Al, you said in your quote, North, forget it, I'm going to the finals.
She did say that actually, yeah.
So
She said, North, shut up.
We're gonna. Yeah, she yelled at a direction, a general direction. What did North ever do to you? And I know that in the Civil War, Allie was a big fan of the South, but in this particular case, we got to take a break. When we get back, we have news to get to. The dumb off, that was just a tease for what tomorrow will be like.
So nothing's been decided.
We decided nothing.
Great.
Yet again, a giant waste of time. There's the theme.
Klein Ally Show. It's Klein Ally Show. KROQ.
BF Thursday. Good morning, Klein Ally Show. Let's find out what's happening in the world, and then we get into a brand new hour of the show. If you need us, phones, text line, everything open now. 800-520-1067. And now to learn about your news, someone who's a finalist in the Dumb Off.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for A.D.D. News.
So robots are getting closer and closer to taking over the world. We know this. Yet humans continue to work on them, improve them, and turn them into better and better soldiers. Not really sure why we keep doing that, but one company has made a huge development. They've created a new humanoid robot that can not only do karate and withstand sub-zero temperatures, it can also now outrun Usain Bolt.
Unitree has put their robots through extreme tests, walking through deep snow in northwestern China, freezing Arctic-level temperatures 53 degrees below zero. That same robot on rollerblades and on ice skates.
Oh, my God. It's a gay robot?
I don't know if we
terrible
need
way to
those
find
skills in
out.
battle, but still.
I mean, it seems like we're testing it in the, you want to test it in the hardest possible conditions.
If it's straight or gay, it
Right.
should have skills.
Yeah,
you
the
know?
rollerblading thing just seems weird at this point.
Except in West Hollywood.
Doing flips. It then performed martial arts and dance moves, too.
Oh, man.
I can bust a move, man.
This the future's looking bright. I know eventually we're all laughing now because it's rollerblading and doing karate and dancing, and pretty soon it's going to be
Twerking
taking
all over us.
taking all of our jobs and killing us all. But still, for the time being, this is
Hilarious.
We'll look back at this chunk of time in 2026 and go, "This was funny when we weren't really sure about we were kind of scared of the robots, but also they were dancing."
I mean, when they're on our side, just, twerking in a corner and making our beds, that's exciting. But it just takes one little switch for them to turn on us, and then we are screwed.
Well, tonight, that same company unveiling their latest robot they call Superman. They say it can jump more than 6.5 feet in the air. Watch it run. A top speed of 28.3 miles per hour. faster than Olympic champion Usain Bolt. The people at that conference in China mesmerized. Oh, it is something. The race sure is on. I'm David Muir. I'll see you right back here tomorrow. No robot, just me. At least not yet.
That guy is the most robotic human out there, by the way.
Absolutely.
Pretty sure that
he
guy
just rips his face off and it's Skynet.
He's 100% one of those robots that's sneaking in to kind of like normalize robots.
Like that dude's face doesn't move, man.
Right, he is. Yeah. That guy's more robot than it. By the way, that speed he's running at, 20, whatever he said, 20 miles an hour?
28.
Seems fast against a human time, sure, but for a robot time, that seems kind of slow. That's like Omar with the 5K.
And it looks so strange while it's running because it does this like really intense crouch and it's just like, it seems so scary. If something was running at me, like it's like The Ring.
Right.
Like it's just running at a non-human
pace.
But
I guess my theory is cars are robots to a certain extent, right? And cars can go 120 miles an hour easy. Some of them even faster than that.
Yeah, but they're not humanoid robots. They're not running on legs.
Right, but I would think if the thing can rollerblade, why can't you get those wheels spin a little faster and make that robot go 75 miles
It's already
an hour?
been done.
Well, regardless, I mean, I'm impressed by most of the stuff that robot can do. Less impressed by the speed it runs at.
You're more
speed.
impressed with what, the rollerblading part?
Yeah, that part. Yeah, the dance moves, the karate.
Yeah, but what I think they can eventually do is merge all these together and have it be like a transformer.
Well, right, and that's going to be...
Like it's a human, and then all of a sudden it's like...
Right. No,
Army tank.
We are less than a year away from that, I believe. Although, I don't know if you saw the video that went viral, the woman who had the drone delivery, and they dropped it right in her pool. That was going around yesterday. Funny. So the good news about that is the robots are still kind of stupid. Like, they're cool. Like, a drone brought...
It'll drop a whole battalion of,
just
of Army robots in a pool.
Her package delivered, just dropped it right in the pool. So that's all we need. Water is our friend. Take that, robots. Speaking
of battle, joining the Army and putting your life on the line for our country, it's a noble thing, but when Grand Theft Auto comes out, that bravery needs to be put on hold. And one battalion, and this is in Georgia, is offering an interesting perk. If you re-enlist for 2 more years in the Army, you will be guaranteed 4 days off to do nothing but play Grand Theft Auto 6 when it comes out. This is also part of a lot of perks that people get when they re-enlist in the Army. Sometimes they do cash bonuses, payouts, education benefits. You can pick your duty station if you want, but a lot of people have already signed up for this. They say hundreds of people are interested in just taking 4 days off solely to play a video game.
But the trade-off is 2 additional years.
Well, if you were planning on re-enlisting already, this is a huge bonus and perk for you that you have 4 days that you can just sit around and play Grand Theft Auto.
If you were planning on it, that's the big difference. If you were planning on it. If you were planning on leaving and all of a sudden you get roped back in because of 4 days of uninterrupted video game playing, you got to question the priorities.
I mean, it is kind of a dumb decision, but I'm sure there are people that are obsessed enough to say, hey,
I'm doing this.
I'm getting enlisted in the Army for 4 days off.
No. Just play GTA for 4 days straight.
Yeah.
Right.
4 days is about right.
We've been waiting like 13 years or like 15 years for this game to come out.
I bet there's going to be a lot of neglected children.
Oh, yeah.
And pets.
Oh,
and jobs.
I think it's going to be it should be one of those like national holidays. We add that to the list of things that should be holidays.
It's going to be like the World Series where it's just, if there's a game on, where it is understood that no one is working.
$12 billion of work was not done the days following the release of GTA, which was promised to us every 3 years for the last, whatever it's been, decade now.
There's no way it could live up to the hype at this point.
I kind of agree.
There's no way.
It would be
People are going to be let down.
I know that Netflix is showing some extended preview of it right now on Netflix. And of course it looks cool when you're watching the best of reel of what you can do.
Just because the animation and all the effects are way better than the last one was.
But I'm kind of like Omar. I'm nervous now because you're right. It's been such a thing that's been talked about for so long. How could it possibly live up to the hype?
That's crazy. I didn't know it was that long ago. That's crazy.
It came out when I was a freshman in high school, and that was 13 years ago.
Well, I better be able to do a lot of raping and pillaging.
Yep. Right. Pull that clip. That clip.
Because that's what it should be. Doing illegal things.
Johnny's probably one of those nerds that actually try to do the missions.
Well, it is because for a minute, but then after a while, I was like, no, I just want to hijack this jet and crash it into buildings and stuff.
Dude, I downloaded the last one because I don't think I had ever played it, and I tried to do the missions, and I did 4 of them, and then none of them, no new ones ever came. So I was like, what am I doing? I guess I'll just rob some people in the meantime.
You gotta really go hunt for them. It's really tough.
I was like, this is too hard. I don't want to have to seek this out and work. 7 massage parlors in the San Gabriel Valley have been busted for happy ending massage massages. This was a week-long enforcement operation. I'm sure all those officers worked really hard to make sure they could find these places.
What a gig that is.
And it resulted in many people being detained. So if you went to the San Gabriel Valley for happy ending massages, one of your massage parlors could be gone today. Sorry about that.
And I know the police are not supposed to allow them to, do the full massage. I think once they have an agreement as to what they'll do, that's enough for them to go ahead and do the bust. But also, if you're in that room and the curtain is shut, and you want to do,
you're in the middle of things,
you want to do a thorough police investigation. You're gonna stop that? I mean, come on, how many of those cops are letting that thing happen a little bit more than it probably should, right?
We heard an interesting happy ending story from someone we work with recently.
We did?
Yeah.
Who was that?
Remember the person whose kid got a happy ending massage?
Oh, my God.
It was such a strange story.
Someone we work with accidentally bought their adult child a happy ending massage. Thought it was a regular massage place, and the child said, "Thanks for that, Mom."
Yeah, no one was talking about that,
a mother who works here bought her adult son a happy ending massage.
Great story.
Did it say that in the fine print, or how do you know it was a happy ending massage?
I think
he told her
I think he said after the fact, "Hey,
and she showed us a photo."
Well, not of the happy ending massage.
Showed us a photo of the son, not the.
You look like a porn star.
Where is this place?
Yeah, he did have a big smile on his face. It was the biggest smile I've ever seen in a picture.
What a great mom.
Yeah, so we get into a brand new hour of the show in moments. Greatest hour of your life. But first, here we go. Were you expecting this morning? Probably not.
It's Klein and Ally Show.
106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. The Sonic Pulse of Los Angeles. This is the world famous KROQ.
Good morning. Just after 10 o'clock, it is BF Thursday. Welcome to your Thursday. Welcome to your pre-Quen. Enjoy yourself some breakfast for dinner. If you're into that sort of thing, take a picture, tag us. I love looking at all the BF Thursday celebrators. It will be the next Taco Tuesday, and we started it right here on KROQ. Who knew the Hamdoger would turn into an international sensation that it's becoming, Allie?
I know.
Maybe
it's
BF
incredible.
Thursday is next. There's a lot of people that have a lot of things they need from us, and that's what the GOAT line is there for you, 24/7, 365.
So I'm just curious if people from other states can win the chance to go to the Endless Summer Kegger. I tried to win tickets for the Vegas trip that y'all had like years ago, and Vanessa said you have to have the California address to be able to do it. So am I wasting my time even calling in and I can't win it? I will fly out there and I will do whatever if I get the ticket. I just need to know, like, am I even allowed, I guess. Anyway, let me know. Sweet dippers.
I don't see why we wouldn't allow out-of-state listeners to come to the Endless Summer Kegger. Summer is coming to an end for everyone. Doesn't matter where you live.
There are rules around other contests or things that you can win, but this is our thing.
Yeah.
We can invite whoever we want, and if you can get your ass here, all are welcome.
Yeah, that's how I would think. I mean, she's going to fly, or it seems like a real waste of your time and money to fly out here for this, but hey, we'll take it. If you want to come out here and drink with us at the Back Bay, we'll get more people in this hour on the show. Also, perhaps you've heard of him before, Albert Hammond Jr. of The Strokes will be joining us in the KROQ studio. Strokes have a big show this weekend. We've been giving away a lot of tickets and passes to the Just Like Heaven Festival. Strokes will be there. Of course, it was only a year ago that they were at Coachella, and it felt like we went through a long time without Strokes in our lives.
We went through a Strokes drought.
We sure did.
Which normally is good news for most people.
Yeah, that's what you hope for from a medical standpoint. But from a musical standpoint, it's much better to have some Strokes in your life. So joining us in the studio later this hour, we'll find out all things happening with that band. A new album obviously just came out a few weeks ago, but Albert Hammond Jr. coming to hang with us here at KROQ.
Heading to the Just Like Heaven Music Festival taking place in Pasadena on August 22nd.
Got off stage at the Just Like Heaven Festival, and I love it.
Listen at 9, noon, 3, and 6 for your chance to win passes to Just Like Heaven this Saturday, Brookside at the Rose Bowl, featuring The Strokes, LCD Sound System, Romeo, Feist, Matt and Kim, and more. Courtesy of Golden Voice. Keep it on KROQ to win.
My name is Julian. We're 2/5 of the Strokes.
You're listening to KROQ.
KROQ.
106.7 KROQ, Klein and Ally Show. Any station could just play you the Strokes, but we give you the Strokes in our studio right now. Albert Hammond Jr. is here today. Thank you for being here. Hello. True or false, you used to not only listen to KROQ, but you would call in and try to win tickets on KROQ.
I just told that story outside. I did, yeah. I won tickets.
You did get through.
I won tickets to Acoustic Christmas.
Who was playing?
Weezer, when the Blue Album came out.
Wow.
I was in 9th grade.
That's and was it a caller 20s?
Sounded like this.
I'm so excited.
I can't believe I won tickets.
They say, congratulations, lady. And you're like, I'm a boy.
I think they said something like that.
Well, I wonder, are you even eligible to win?
No, actually, I wasn't in 9th grade. I was 11 years. When did that come out?
The Blue Album was out in 98, I want to say.
No, there's no way it's 98. Yeah, get out of here.
Hold on.
I graduated high school in 98.
Okay, so 94.
I'm not asking you any more questions.
All right, I don't know the answers here. We just worked here.
But do you remember how you won? Was it just a caller 20 situation?
It was something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, exactly. No, I was just kind of in shock.
Yeah, you were
still... Yeah.
Is it weird to you that we've been giving away tickets all week, obviously, for, Just Like Heaven? You guys are headlining that big festival this weekend at the Brookside, the Rose Bowl, and now people are doing exactly what you did to try to see you. There's something weird about that, right?
I mean, life's pretty trippy, man.
Yeah.
I called to win, now they call to win me.
Think about that, though, for just a moment.
What a headspin.
My mind is blown right now.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
But I'm simple. You just got back from Japan. Allie and I just found out that we are on our way to Japan.
No way.
Well, I don't know if we really.
We have
found
a hot dog on the
menu.
Kind of
invited
at
ourselves.
Pink's. We have a hot dog on the menu at Pink's. It's called the Hamdoger. It's half hot dog, half hamburger. We created it. They are launching in Tokyo, and we have invited ourselves to go out there for the big launch of it.
Wait, back. Half hot dog, half burger?
Yeah, we pitched this new menu item to Pink's Hot Dogs, and it is a half hamburger, half hot dog situation.
The Hamdoger?
Twice the fun on one bun. If you don't have to choose between a hot dog and a hamburger,
Why make a choice, right?
Yeah,
so
half and half. Yeah.
They're launching it in Japan, and then we heard obviously you guys were just playing shows there, but you said you are jet lagged as hell.
My God,
it crushed you.
Yeah, it did. I was only there for. This is amazing, by the way. I got to try this.
You want to come out for us? We're going to make the guy from Pink's pay for it.
Back to Japan.
Want to fly back now that you're
sure? Let's do it.
Just to eat something that you could eat here.
Yeah. What is the most fun thing you did while in Japan, though?
I mean, I did some cool shopping. I got some cool clothes. And sushi.
Sushi. When you're traveling, I mean, you're on a new tour now. Do you find as you've gotten older, it's harder to sleep in a hotel room, or do you get in a mindset where your body is ready for something like that? I'm in a new place all the time, and I can sleep soundly.
I mean, I think when you get older, things are generally harder, but also easier. Like it comes half and half. Like touring is a lot easier than when I was younger.
It comes like the Hamdoger. It's a half and half situation.
It is.
That's beautiful.
It all comes back to the Hamdoger.
I think I made things a lot harder when I was younger than they had to be.
Yeah, but I felt like when I was younger, I could fall asleep anywhere. I could fall asleep drunk in a bathtub and be
That's
like,
true.
all right, now it's 8 a.m. and I'm ready.
That's
now
true. No,
I'm like,
can't
I don't
do
have
that.
the pillow that I normally sleep on.
No, that would ruin me. If I slept on a couch, I'd be like, oh my God.
For like a week.
I have a bone to pick with you, not specifically, but with the Strokes, and I'll explain in a moment. First of all, it felt like, and I wasn't sure where we were headed, because now we finally have new album, which we'll talk about, and new songs, which we're going to play in a moment, and then a new tour that we're celebrating, sold out pretty much everywhere. But we were in a situation where I felt, in a year and in a time where we've gotten all these bands that have come back that were away for most of our lives. Oasis gone forever, back together again. No Doubt gone forever, back together. I felt like we were entering this period of the Strokes where we were like, where are the Strokes? Yeah. And we were, as fans, going, are we going to get more Strokes? Are we going to get more Strokes? Was this calculated at all? Was it just waiting for the right time? Was it didn't get together and say, we've got the songs we feel strong enough about to release?
God, I wish it was something like that. No, we never really stopped. We were just, well, I guess COVID happened, but we went and made a record. We're slow. Mm-hmm. We're a weird art band.
So you won't churn anything out. They tell you, we need it by November. We got to get this. And you go, well, we don't have anything by November.
We've never done anything on schedule. And the only thing that we got pushed to do, and it was like right up until the edge. Funny enough, we flew to Japan the second we finished it was Room on Fire. But other than that, we've been late to everything.
So they give you a deadline, and they probably know by this point you
No,
won't
they don't
meet
give us a deadline.
Oh, okay, they just don't anymore.
You don't give the Strokes a deadline.
Well, I mean, I think at the beginning,
it's not like that. It's not like that. We've always been like that. Even like playing our first shows, we were just like, things have changed around us, but we've always been the same.
We have a picture in the back in our office here of you guys at the Troubadour, I think from 2002. And I wonder if you popped in and saw that picture yet. And that brings back the concept of the fact that I still consider the Strokes, like a lot of people do, a young, cool band. You guys have been almost together 30 years, which is insane to think about.
Yeah. I mean, I've known them for 28 years. And it's been 25 years since our first album came out. I don't feel like that, I'll be honest. It doesn't feel like that to me.
Now that it's been 25 years since Is This It, is there a way that you as a band celebrate together? I know a lot of bands will do like new deluxe album releases and things like that, but how does it hit you guys as a band? It really doesn't. We're just
like
business as usual.
Well, not even that. We're just excited about the future. So we have yet to sit down and be like, wow, like this was 25 years ago. You know, it just doesn't come up. Once again, we're very slow. I feel like the Strokes will probably celebrate it at 50.
In 50 years, we'll celebrate our 25th anniversary.
Be like, oh my God, how long have we been doing this for?
Well, it's kind of like a wedding anniversary, right? Like looking back and being like, wow, all right, 10 years, cool. But then you just kind of move on, have dinner.
Reality Awaits, a new album just came out at the end of July, first in 6 years. We're going to listen to Going Shopping Off It, which we world premiered on KROQ, a few weeks before the album actually dropped. And then we'll talk all about it. Anything you want to tell us specifically about Going Shopping, which I know is what you just recently did in Japan. This was almost the future, telling us to what you would do. How weird is that?
No, if you haven't seen the video, check it out.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Walton Goggins, it's very cool.
This is Going Shopping. We continue with the great Albert Hammond Jr. of the Strokes. They will be at the Rose Bowl, Brookside the Rose Bowl this weekend, Just Like Heaven. This is called Going Shopping, off the new album, which we'll get into after this on KROQ.
The world famous KROQ.
Klein Ally Show.
Klein Ally Show.
KROQ.
The Strokes. Going Shopping, KROQ. First reviews of that song. Since you're in the Strokes, you will have an unbiased opinion. What do you say, Albert?
What's my review of the song? I love it.
Great.
Yeah,
that is acceptable.
Surprising.
No. I would tell you the truth. I love this album. This is my favorite album by far.
You say best performing song. I mean, even
on radio
last night has surpassed.
Last night.
It's crazy. Think about that for a second.
What's crazier is it's songs we play that feel big at festivals that I don't. Either we're on radio or didn't do well on radio, which is kind of amazing.
Well, our opinion is all that matters. That is true.
We tend to have weird tastes.
Right.
Yeah.
We have no say over it. And funny, it's off the air a moment ago. Albert goes, I'd love to give away tickets to Just Like Heaven. We said, we did that already today. Let's get an extra pair. And he was just told, no, we cannot give any more tickets.
Even I don't get tickets.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy? He wants to give away. He wants someone to call her 20, give him the... Vanessa,
on,
we can't...
I literally don't have this power. There's no extra tickets.
Someone in the building has the power.
Where's this coming
from?
Yeah.
Is everyone hearing this?
Yeah, everyone's outside upset about this. Well, Vanessa's trying to confirm that we can get an extra pair of tickets. And she's saying,
someone's giving me a thumbs up.
Okay, it's happening.
And it's not just someone. That's my manager.
Okay. Good. That's all right.
He definitely has more power.
The manager just gave the thumbs up.
Caller 20. Listen, bonus pair. I didn't want to do this. You can thank your guitarist. You can thank.
You didn't want to do
I didn't. I said no more. We've done enough.
Klein likes to gatekeep all the tickets for himself.
Jr., he said, I want to give
I do. I want to give away tickets.
You won tickets on KROQ before. This is so poetic that you now get to give away tickets for them to see you, and I think it's beautiful.
It is.
So what would
it
you like
to has to happen.
What would you like to say right now? And the number is 800-520-1067.
What do I like to say?
Yeah, who do you want? Do you want to call her 20?
Oh, right. You mean like what number? Yeah, sure. Caller 20. That sounds great.
Caller 20. You're going to see the Strokes on Saturday. There you go. And that is all courtesy of very generous. A lot of bands wouldn't have done this. They would have said, let's make an extra $100 and sell the tickets. But not you.
No, you want to pass it on, pay it forward.
Before we talk, this, by the way, the new album, which is out now, came out end of July. It's Reality Awaits. The song we just played is off of that album. You believe it is the greatest album you guys have done. It took you 6 years to get it together to a way that you liked it, felt good about it. What do you think is the sleeper hit on there? What is it?
It's not. Sorry, I got all tangled in my cables.
You're like a cat.
It's like a classic guitar player over here. Just like
that's how we rope you in to stay forever. You get eaten by the microphone cords.
It's not like it's so funny when time passes. Yes, I guess it was 6 years, but it wasn't like 6 years in the studio. Just a band is a chaotic mind.
But you guys
meld.
Did you record it in Costa Rica?
We recorded it in Costa Rica.
So
that's and then little bits all over the place. But the main chunk where we plugged in our hair into our avatar. pony, whatever that thing is, a horse, flying machine, was in Costa Rica, and it was unreal.
Well, you had to drag your own equipment up a giant hill in Costa Rica, did you not? And people were trying to talk you out of it?
I mean, I didn't drag anything, but it was definitely. I don't think you can do something like that without someone like Rick Rubin, because I think people would be like, "Yeah, you can't do that," and he's just like, "Send the gear."
And was this just pick a location, throw a dart at a globe, or was this
that's
calculated
just
decision?
where he's in certain parts, and you kind of
go where he is.
He was just like, "Let's do it here," and it was. Yeah.
I picture like Sherpas, like when people say they climb Mount Everest, but really the Sherpas
The next
did it.
album has spoken to me, and it is here.
Sherpas like carrying the equipment up the mountain and everything like that.
You have to carry it all on your back.
I would like to say,
but if they made like a spoof comedy, that's what it would. If they made a Dewey Cox, that's what it would be.
Just more guitars getting carried up. Tiny.
We blew a lot of speakers.
Selena?
That sounded gross.
Yes.
You are the 20th caller, and someone by the name of Albert and the Strokes would like to tell you something.
Hello, congratulations. You have won tickets.
Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Thank you.
Of course.
And
Did you think you were going to make it when you were calling?
Oh, no, I was. My heart was racing, and the phone kept ringing.
If this is really going to be a poetic moment, you now need to go on and sell millions and millions of albums and be one of the biggest bands, because that's exactly what he did once he won on KROQ. But good luck.
Pressure.
We'll see you on Saturday at Brookside at the Rose Bowl, Just Like Heaven Festival, a bonus pair of tickets. Hold on 1 second, all right, Selena?
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Thanks for starting your day on KROQ. That's great.
I'd be so nervous, like I'd accidentally lose signal, because no one has a landline anymore, right? So
oh my God, it's our biggest problem. It's tough, and then things automatically go on speakerphone if you're and like Bluetooth when you're in the car and you can't hear anybody anymore.
Like wait.
Phones have this new thing where if people scream, the phone will cancel out the scream. So their excited screams don't always transfer to the radio. It's
we
heartbreaking.
tell them they've won amazing tickets, followed by 7 seconds of silence. And we're like, that's what we're looking for.
Yeah.
Selena, whatever you do, don't hang up.
Oh, damn it. There it is.
She was so excited a moment ago. I want to correct AI for a moment. As you know, AI is the enemy, and AI will take us all down. And there's a lot that is said about you on the AI platforms. And you have an opportunity now to correct AI. So you just have to say true or false to the following 5 things that all come up about you on AI.
Yeah, this is if you type in and say, hey, give me information about Albert Hammond Jr. and the Strokes.
Okay,
I want some fun facts about you.
You are the single most important part of the band, The Strokes.
No.
You're saying false?
False.
AI claims that to be true. You had a twin that died in the womb next to you.
Yes.
That is true.
That is true, yeah.
You were terrified of being bitten by a toilet spider in Australia.
Oh, my God. Who's not terrified of the redback? Yeah.
So you were. Yeah. That's true.
Well, when they told me the story, yes. And then when I found out that's really only in the countryside and not in your hotel on the 20th floor. But, yeah.
We just met your real manager who gave us extra tickets. But before you had actual money or clout to have a real manager, you had a fake manager by the name of Paul Spencer.
Well, yeah, that was me, yeah.
You played the manager of the band.
Well, I would just call. I didn't play the manager. It was just that sometimes...
You didn't dress up with a little monocle?
No. It's just that sometimes we would...
You got to see these boys.
No, we would... They're amazing. No, it's just that we'd call, and it would just be like, they wouldn't really pay attention. And so, like, then I just started fake doing it, or, like, trying to call labels. I mean, it was just, like... fun.
But you didn't have to put on a voice or anything. You would just call with your own
they didn't
voice.
know. Luckily, they didn't know
they
who
were
I
like,
was.
hold on. This isn't Paul
Little
Spencer.
did I know that.
Albert Hammond Jr. I know that
you
voice.
You sound just like Albert. Yeah. I mean, I probably sounded like an 18-year-old kid, so they're probably like... that's before email, so you couldn't really fake it. I would call Matador. I called Matador Records once a week. Spoke to those guys.
That's amazing.
Denied me every time.
Every single. Look at you now. You were true or false? You were a champion, award-winning roller skater.
True. Yes.
Before really?
Yeah.
You won awards roller skating. Four wheels or rollerblading?
No, like figure skating and ice skating, but on roller skates. Like I had a partner and.
Wow.
Yeah.
You think you could have won?
It wasn't awards. It was just competition where you'd, you know what I mean? It was just like.
But you placed. You were at the top of your game.
Yeah.
Man, you ever want to go back and go back
placed.
to it? I place.
I place big.
I'm going to say that AI is pretty well versed in all things.
I know. I feel like AI usually makes so many mistakes, but it seems only a couple on this one.
The new tour, if you can get tickets and see the Strokes, you should. You say this has been a lot of fun, more fun than you've ever had.
Yeah, it's been an amazing tour so far. I feel it's just started because the album just came out like less than a month ago. I know that new things die fast now. But
see the Strokes while you can, because they could. Who knows? It could be another one of those things where 6 years goes by and you go, "Where the hell have the Strokes been?" And then all of a sudden you find out they're going to be at Coachella, and you're like, "Hell yeah, some Strokes!" And now we're thrilled that you'll be at Just Like Heaven this weekend before we have to say goodbye. And thank you for coming back to KROQ. We have not one but two epic questions you've never been asked before. Two epic questions now with Albert Hammond Jr.
Two epic questions.
Okay, Albert Hammond Jr.
How fun is it to make? Who makes this stuff? It's got to be like...
That's Omar. Say hi, Omar.
Radio nerd number 4. Say hi, Omar.
I just feel like, do you get stoned and just like...
Makes these... Well, that's not what we asked for at all.
Yes, I'm stoned right now.
He's
Okay.
high. He's very high.
Right.
He's making stuff as we speak. And he's taking everything we say on the show, and he's going to play back stuff out of context to make us sound like we're racist,
Can you give
terrible
me like
people.
delay on when I answer this? So it's like, bah, bah.
You want us to echo you?
Yeah.
We could probably do that. Omar, play something out of context so that he thinks we're terrible people.
No, I don't. That's not what I asked for.
That's the opposite of what I
said
asked
none
for.
of that. Just
Okay, I'm white. I'm going to call ice on you.
Okay, that's not...
Oh, my God. That
You are
was an
terrible.
example of something I was saying in a news report.
That is so out of context.
That's why. Why did you pick that one, Omar?
Terrible.
God. All right.
That's one. That's why.
All right. Let's go with epic question number 1. Albert, you've developed a reputation over the years of being very cool. What is the uncoolest thing about you? You know, Trump isn't so bad. That's not. Stop it.
Allie, stop saying all your things.
Jesus.
Why did we activate him?
I so many things. What are you talking about?
So many uncool things about you?
Yeah, I don't
What's
know.
the first
I
one
don't
that
know.
comes to mind?
I feel like it seems like being cool is just being yourself. I mean, roller skating for one, I probably got picked. I'll still get picked on for that.
Placing in roller skating competitions.
You know what I mean? You should see my outfits. Crazy.
Oh, man, the sequins.
Wow, I got to look for
No,
those.
there was no sequence. There was no sequence. But they are, the roller skating outfits. They are what they are.
The word is you could have been the next Christy Yamaguchi. Is that true?
I mean, if only.
If only. Question 2. You spent a lot of your life in L.A., a lot of your life in New York. What is one food that people think is better in New York but is actually better in L.A.?
Ooh.
Now or when I was younger?
Now.
Bagel.
I agree.
Courage bagel is the best bagel.
Wow. You go the hot honey one? Which one do you go with there?
No, I'm still stuck on... the plain is so good, so I can't help but just get the plain cream cheese and.
Do you have to wait in that
salmon
long ass
roe.
line, or do you have a hookup?
I don't. No.
You have to wait in the line, or you
I
don't?
don't.
You don't have to wait in the line?
No.
That's the best part of being in a
Cool.
band, man. It's a long ass line.
Why don't you just go in and say, I'm Albert Hammond Jr., because I please skip this line?
Well, no.
I'm going to say I'm his manager, Paul Spencer.
I'm Paul Spencer.
I'm Paul Spencer.
That guy's it, and I want to play.
Do you know who my manager is?
I like bagels, and I like the Strokes.
You know who he is.
Guys, first of all, thank you for being here. Thank you for all of the music. Thank you for the tickets. Just Like Heaven this weekend, Strokes, and many other bands
Thank
will be
you
there
guys.
as well. You are always welcome.
For being so
I
nice.
found out
25 years.
This
playing
was
us.
you saw this in the halls here at KROQ, and
I knew exactly what that was.
You have a history with the Mr. T-Doll.
Yeah, well, in that Troubadour show where we were saying Joe Strummer was there and I didn't get to see him, Fab bit the head off that.
Really?
And then we made out.
Wow.
So,
Wait, how do we get the head back on then?
Historic was
That's insane.
surgery, I think.
I don't know.
Corrective surgery.
So it's been a
I
great
mean, you
reunion.
fixed the dressing room. We destroyed it.
Yeah, you
Wow,
fixed
that's
that too.
incredible.
We
That's
are-
where our budget went.
Takeaways after this on KROQ. Thanks, I appreciate it. More show after this on KROQ.
Klein Alley Show.
All right, that'll do it for us. We're going to get the hell out of here. Takeaways from today's show. Then Sluggo will be in here in just a few moments with more of those tickets to Just Like Heaven, so you can see the Strokes. Thank you to our guests for just joining us a moment ago. And for everyone who participated in today's show, hopefully you won yourself access to keggers and tickets and everything else, passes. That was very cool. And I think we're in a lot of trouble. We weren't supposed to give away those extra tickets. But what do you want? The guys in the band. If a guy in the band says, give away more tickets, I want to give my tickets away to my listeners, my fans. Who are we? We're just the middlemen here.
We just do it. We'll figure it out later.
Don't kill the messenger. Johnny, weren't you supposed to go to that show?
Johnny is walking them out.
Yeah,
to the
well,
bridge.
tell Johnny his tickets have now been given away to a listener.
We figured it out.
Okay, but I want Johnny's tickets to go to her as well.
Okay.
Okay, just make sure. I mean,
just make sure he can't go.
The listeners get priority here. Around even I wanted to go, but you know what? Those tickets have gone now.
That's how crazy the ticket situation is.
I understand, but if Johnny's got a pair, then it's not.
Did you really want to go?
No. Jake, I
have to reorganize my garage. What are you talking about?
I do want to go, but I would rather the listeners get to go.
Because you would leave at like noon?
No, I wouldn't leave. It doesn't even start till noon. Can I leave at noon?
Can I leave at noon? Now you're theoretically going and leaving early.
All right. If I can leave by noon, I'm going. I'm just kidding. I'm fun, guys.
Last night, I'm out. See you.
Can you start with that one, please?
Last noon.
Yeah.
Takeaways from today's show. What do we got?
562, my takeaway is thank you for your stutter, Omar. You're doing the Lord's work.
You really are.
562, my takeaway is answer the foot juice question. 661, Klein and Ally are twice the fun on one bun. And similarly, 909 said, my takeaway is why have a Hamdoger in L.A. when you can spend $6,000 to have one in Japan?
It probably tastes different over there because I would imagine they would use the Japanese Kobe beef for the beef part of it, the burger part.
Oh, yummy.
That's what I'm thinking. I should have asked it to Richard Pink. But it's very nice of him to offer to fly us out there, and we accept your offer.
He didn't offer. He said, I'll consider
he's
it, which means no.
It, and
He'll consider it.
He's going to consider it, and we're going to consider packing our bags and waiting at the airport.
323, my takeaway is DTR stands for down to read. 909, robots can be gay too.
Yeah.
626, Klein is the Karen of ice cream cakes.
I'm not the Karen because I'm doing a service for humanity.
818, my takeaway is this bit's a sheet cake.
All right, thank you for your takeaways. If you don't know what we're talking about, there's a complete show that goes with this, and you can download it wherever you get your podcast. Search Klein and Ally Show if you want to see what it looks like. We double dog dare you. You can find us on KROQ's YouTube. What's your takeaway from today's show, Vanessa?
See you in Japan.
See you in Japan. Well said. Jake, takeaway?
Bad bathroom. Gotta leave.
All right. Ally, you have a takeaway?
My takeaway is if we do go to Japan, Jake's going to create a new tsunami.
Yeah. He's so turned on with everything going on there. He loves that anime. Okay. Omar, do you have a takeaway?
My takeaway is that you're fun.
You're fun.
Thank you. That is a good takeaway.
Fun.
I'm fun.
Fun guy.
All right. We'll do it again tomorrow. I'll try to do it better. The finals of the Dumb Off are finally here, so let's figure out who's going to wear that sash of stupidity for another year.
Who's competing?
It's Ally and Vanessa and Johnny in the finals of the Dumb Off.
We got nowhere with the tiebreaker question today.
As expected.
Which proves that we suck at this.
We are doing it again tomorrow. Plus, we have your $500 Friday, got cash to give you, and more tickets, and that's all tomorrow. All right, bye.
Klein and Ally, it's just okay. Do-do-do. Klein and Ally, it's just okay.
Oh.
Klein and Ally, it's just okay. Just okay. Do-do-do.
Klein Ally Show. Mornings. 106.7 KROQ.